Happy holidays.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas.
What does Noel mean?
It means you never lose.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. We are recording this on Christmas Day because we hate our families.
Well, I mean, yes. That's it.
Oh, man, all week.
My mom has called me and said she had diarrhea, so that's a classic Christmas call.
All week, my mom's been calling and like, are you coming down for Christmas? We're making prime rib. I'm just like, I'm not coming down for Christmas. Speaking of, my birthday was December 10th. We talked about it last episode.
Yeah, merry birthday.
I want to play for you a voicemail from my dad.
Yes.
So the only thing that, I mean, you know this, but for the listeners, the only context you need for this is that Bella is my dad's dog.
Your dad's dog? I thought it was your mom's.
Well, I mean, family's dog.
Tyler, oh my God. Today's the 12th. Your birthday was the 10th. It's been hectic down here, Tyler. With your mom, and then I thought I was going to have to shoot Bella, but I wanted to wish you a happy birthday. I know I'm a piece of shit for being 2 days late, but happy birthday. And if you're working tonight, I'll probably text you. But I'm sorry, Tyler. I'm sorry I missed it. But anyway, happy birthday. I'll talk to you later. Bye.
You shouldn't have explained that Bella is a dog. You should have just left it like your dad's about to shoot someone named Bella.
All right. I'm just going to play for you the first 7 seconds of my mom's birthday voicemail.
All right.
Now, listener, sorry, my mom had a stroke this year, so her voice sounds a little weird. So that's what that is.
Hi, son. I am a horrible mother.
That's probably the truest thing she's ever said to me.
To be fair, your mom has always sounded a little bit like that.
Yeah, she has, but it's much worse now. She keeps falling down. I think this is the last Christmas she's going to be alive, and I did not go see her.
Well, I mean, you know, like, hey, you never know. People hang on longer than you think.
Yeah, and my parents have lived through a lot.
Yeah.
A lot. I need to talk to my dad to get more meth stories.
Yeah. No, I overheard some good ones.
Yeah, we're going to go down there. I'm going to have my dad teach Nate how to shoot a gun. Welcome to the Hate Speech End of Year Cheertacular.
Yeah. We're washing ourselves of sin.
Yeah. So this is the episode, like if you're listening for the first time, which would be weird, I don't know who would be. We don't hate anything this episode. We're going to review our years, talk about things we loved, what we're looking forward to hating, right? That's what we did.
I'm going to get one last hate in before we start. I hate malort. Actually, I don't hate malort. I hate pickle beer.
Oh, yeah. So listeners,
like a pickleback?
You will see a video from us of our pre-podcast tradition for New Year's where we drink a beer, a shot of barrel-aged malort, and an egg all in one. And I did not handle it well. I want you to know everything in that video was real.
Mm-hmm.
Awful.
It's on like what, your Blue Sky and your Twitter?
Somewhere. Yeah, we'll probably put it on YouTube because it's long.
Sure.
Because I couldn't.
You'll find it there.
Yeah, and we'll link it or something. I don't know.
Go to MySpace.
It doesn't matter. Yeah.
Go to our GeoCities.
Top 8.
Actually, I should put it on the website. I keep on forgetting about that. I keep on forgetting about that
We
dang
do have
website.
the website, hatespeechpod.com.
Yeah.
Go check it out.
Does barrel aging malort make it taste better?
It made the pickle beer taste better.
Yeah, well, I mean, okay, so we have a freshie here.
Yeah,
I call new beers freshies. Yeah. We got a freshie here of the Hold the Pickle beer from Fort George. It was in clearance.
Yeah, we did buy it in clearance from Safeway.
I have no idea why. But like, let's try it like raw.
Ugh.
Let's raw dog this.
We're going to raw dog the pickle beer. I don't like it.
It's not as bad as it was with the egg and the malort. I think that combo really kind of.
I would never choose to drink this.
No, but like
a pickleback after a whiskey shot, that's good. I like that.
Dude.
The rest, I do.
All right.
Well,
Rest,
not so good.
I have this. It's okay. A couple things. A, we are punishing ourselves so that way we can talk about nice things because we have to karmically balance everything.
And like as professional haters,
Yeah.
you can't just have hate all the time and like be above it. You have to be punished as well.
Well, yeah, like if you hate something, you need to suffer consequences, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Like, you know, we criticize a lot, so we are open to criticism. You have to criticize us.
Yeah.
It's karmically fine.
Yeah, DM us your criticisms. I want to hear them.
Yeah, it's like, Nate sounds weird. Like, yeah, I know that.
Nate went nude in the video.
Well, I didn't go nude.
Halfsies.
I went male nude. It's not even like real nude.
Well, Nate freed his nipple is what he's saying.
Yeah, no hog. No hog, please.
What is this? Hanukkah? No hog, get it? I don't eat. Never mind. Cloven animals? Look, I don't understand religion.
Speaking of religion, did you know my mom's a creationist? I didn't know this.
What?
Until recently. Well, I was talking to her about camels because I was watching a video about camels, how they like eat cactuses with all the spines.
Uh-huh.
Because like, cool camels. And she's like, yeah, I just, like this was made. Yeah, I don't believe that this could have just happened. I'm like, oh, okay. You never know. Like,
your mom thinks an animal with 2 humps on it.
Yeah, like it was designed that way because that's where it keeps its water.
So
That's not where they keep the water.
So it keeps its water there, and it also loves cigarettes? Am I understanding camels correctly?
Yeah, but I don't see that. He doesn't look like a penis.
Yes, he does.
No, Joe Camel does not look like a penis.
No, he looks hotter, man. Joe, look, I'm not a furry. I know I said that 200 times on here.
All right.
I could never be a furry.
Would you like try?
I would not try to be a furry, but if Joe Camel presented himself to me, whatever he takes out of his pants, I'm putting in my mouth.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, how does he present?
Yeah, I don't like Joe Camel. You're welcome anytime at the Tyler's Pleasure Land.
Yeah, I would say he's a switch.
He like myself is a service top.
Yeah. So, anyways, I did not have my Tyler. You got like 70 holiday booze.
Yeah, chocolate liqueur section. Someone gave me 64 chocolate liqueurs from work.
And I've never had a famous grouse.
Me neither.
So I'm gonna try a little famous grouse here. I'm gonna bite off the top and drink it like it's a tiny liquor.
Okay.
Nope.
There's not much in there. I think if you try to get drunk off these, you just get a bellyache first. Ooh.
It's like a thimble.
That's not much, though. How is it? Would you have another one?
Yes.
Famous grouse is good. All right.
Yeah, no, great.
Right. After this pickle beer, I intend to get rid of this taste in my mouth.
I wasn't talking because I was chewing delicious famous grouse. It's not bad. It's
Which
like
is some kind of liquor. I don't know.
I think it's a cognac.
Oh, I love cognac.
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of like the ladies' man like that. I love cognac. VSOP?
Do you know what VSOP stands for?
No.
It's like very special old. I forgot what the P is for.
I know what the P is for.
So
how's your year been? It's been a good year, bad year?
Nah, I think it's been a bad year.
Oh,
I think this year sucks dick.
I personally
derogatory
have had a good year that sucks dick laudatory.
Wow.
Personally, like the world, not so much.
Yeah, but that doesn't bother you personally.
It does. I find myself thinking like the forced helplessness that we have every day of our material conditions, that hurts. That hurts, and I tried to change that for myself this year.
Oh, look at Tyler. He's just,
I'll talk about it when we get to the list.
Self-flagellation. Look at him.
I do love self-flagellating. It's been a bad year for you?
Self-flatulating is more like it. Got him.
Got him.
It's been a very aimless year for me. I feel like it's a lot of work. I've done a lot of work.
You have.
And a lot of it just kind of disappears into the ether like it never happened.
I love when you do a lot of hard work and nobody notices and it's gone when you're done. And a lot of it was unpaid. In fact, you paid a lot.
It's true. It's the way I think janitors feel.
No.
Unsung hero, the janitor.
Unsung hero for sure. When the shit stain is gone, the janitor knows they did a good job.
Yeah, but then there's another one the next day.
Look,
and also they write in shit, fuck the janitor. People hate janitors.
I don't know why. Like, I love the environmental service people at the hospital. Like, and healthcare is the same.
Yeah,
I'll take care of a patient. They leave. I get 100 more the next day.
Yeah,
And that's what we're there for. This is what we train for.
I think that there should be a day every year where just any sort of environmental service, janitors, cleaning staff, just take the week off just to remind people what happens when they don't do their job.
Now, careful listeners will understand that Nate is describing the plot of a movie called A Day Without a Mexican.
I didn't say they were Mexican.
That's exactly the plot of that movie, though.
We have lost our Mexicans.
A day without a Mexican.
I woke up and my husband was gone. And my husband is a Mexican, and he would never leave without his teeth.
Every explanation needs to be considered.
Forget about parking your cars at valet. Forget about getting a glass of water at the restaurant.
Then I came here. The place was a mess. I had to wash a dish.
Yeah, okay, yes, kind of. I was leaving out race, but thank you for bringing that back in. Oh, I just wasn't talking about race enough.
I'm sorry, I shaved my head. I'm racist now.
Yeah, he's racist now.
Someone told me with my shaved head I look like my favorite movie is American History X. And then he laughed and said, that was my favorite movie for a while. And I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
That was a doctor, a physician said that to me.
no, yeah, you're gonna get a lot of racist invitations.
Dude, I get pulled over, they're going to put me in ICE. Not custody, they're going to give me a job.
But
Bad year.
bad year, but like it's been a good year for shit.
Go on.
Like games, movies, television.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
A lot of good things.
Mhm.
And we're here to like think about hate speech, like the normal episodes, is that I always think like, am I being too negative?
Mm-hmm.
Is this negativity affecting me? And the answer is probably. Right?
Yeah, probably.
And probably affecting you, the listener. So that's why I like this tradition of like looking back, think about things that we have missed.
Look Back, like that movie showed me. It's great this year. I saw it. Look Back, 50-minute anime.
No, it was last year.
It came out last year, but you made me watch it this year.
No, I didn't. I talked about. Oh, yes, yeah, that's right. That's true.
I got it on my fucking Letterboxd diary. Don't
Yeah.
start with me.
Yeah, I've been meaning to watch the Amazon series that he did too.
Oh, he's an Amazon series?
Yeah,
He's
an Amazon.
primed up?
He's primed up.
Fuck. Let's watch it. Who cares?
No, I hear it's good. It's no like Lost Level or whatever, but we're not doing the hate speech part of it.
Oh, God.
What if Pac-Man was like a fucking evil like disc? What if he was like black and ate your soul?
Here's the thing. We hate on things without having watched it, but every time I've hated on something and then tried to watch the thing I hated on without having seen it, I hate that thing.
Yeah, like Love, Death, and Robots? I know it's going to suck. I know it's bad. Not going to watch it, but I just know.
Some call that a self-fulfilling prophecy, right? That's a thing?
Yeah, like I knew that the movie Flight Risk was a bad movie before I started watching it. And you know what? I confirmed it was god awful. Flight Risk sucks.
And thanks to previous guest and friend Gavin for getting us a Flight Risk poster for Christmas, which I quickly hung up in our recording studio.
Two things I love about this poster. One is beat to shit. It looks like it's 20 years old.
Yeah.
And this movie came out last year. Two, the subline to Flight Risk is, y'all need a pilot?
Why was Mark Wahlberg bald in it? Why?
It's a choice. I'm glad he made a choice.
Mel Gibson, what a director.
Yeah.
I'm not saying good or bad. I'm just saying what a director.
I should watch The Beaver. I've been saying it for decades.
Do you want to get better? Who are you? I'm the Beaver, Walter. And I'm here to save your damn life.
After this, let's go watch The Beaver.
We got to get out of the way. So since we're... Okay.
Where are we going to start with this?
Do we start with a showstopper?
A showstopper?
Yeah. Like they say you shouldn't do that, but I kind of want to.
Well,
Let's talk about movie.
Oh, boy.
Like we both have... Okay, so both of us have picked 5 categories of things that we want to talk about.
And some of them are different categories.
I feel like we have both picked movies.
We have.
Okay, so Tyler, do you want to head it off with your favorite movies of the year?
So, yeah, and I will approach this in kind of a best movie that came, or not best. I can't say best because I think when you try to say one movie is better than the other, you're doing really bad criticism. It's my favorite movie of the year.
Flight Risk, got it.
No, it's definitely not Flight Risk, but I will pick my favorite movie or movies from this year and the favorite movie I saw this year that is from a previous year. Is that a good rule?
You can do what you want. This is your category for now.
It's my category. So, I loved a lot of the movies that came out this year.
Yeah.
Fuck, the malort, man, and the beer. Let me have a sip.
Yeah, clean out that egg.
So, a lot of great movies came out this year. Like, there's some real fantastic shit out there. 28 Years Later was fucking phenomenal.
I'm very excited to go back to the Bone Temple.
I'm very excited to hit the Bone Temple once again.
Going back for more Bone Temple.
I really loved Caught by the Tides, that Chinese movie we watched that was filmed over 30 years.
Yeah. It's like a better Boyhood.
Way better. It's Chinese Boyhood. I really, really loved One Battle After Another. I love that. I love Paul Thomas Anderson.
Okay, it's on your honorable mentions.
It's on my honorable mentions.
Was it in competition for your favorite movie?
It was.
Okay.
Until I saw 2 movies recently. And one of them is controversial. One of them you've never heard of.
Okay.
One is Cloud by Kiyoshi Kurosawa. Came out this year. I mean, I guess end of last year, but it finally got distribution this year, so I'm counting it this year. It's a really fantastic movie. I don't want to talk too much about it. It's about a guy who buys things and resells them.
So can I cut in with okay, so we just watched the movie before we started recording.
Yes, we did.
It is
Survive Style 5+.
Survive Style 5+.
Christmas movie.
Yeah. Do you remember the teeth guy from that?
I do.
In Cloud.
Okay.
Just throwing that.
All right.
Just because
I know exactly who it is.
Because we were like, who is this guy? He seems so familiar. He's like in everything.
Cloud is incredible. It's 2 movies on my list I really want you to watch. Cloud is one of them.
Cloud and Cure.
Cloud and Cure, same director, Kiyoshi Kurosawa.
Better Kurosawa?
Different Kurosawa.
Who'd win in a fight?
Kiyoshi, he's still alive. He's bones. Unless he's got the Clash of the Titans shield and scimitar kind of bone going on, I don't think it's going to be okay. Also, speaking this year, Highest to Lowest, the Spike Lee remake of High and Low, the Akira Kurosawa movie, fucking phenomenal. I saw both for the first time this year. So Cloud is probably my favorite movie of this year.
Okay.
And this next one is kind of controversial. People aren't going to like this, but it's Avatar Fire and Ash for me. I'm sorry.
Awa is back.
So, here's the thing about Avatar movies. I'll make my case for them. Anybody who says that, this is a retread or they just do the same thing over and over, I think that's a bad faith reading, and they refuse to engage with what the movies are really saying. Because the new one is about the evil of guns and grief and sorrow and forgiveness, and it's really quite beautiful. And it's like a step forward for filmmaking with the use of computers. It's no AI. It's artists came together to make this beautiful picture. It is simple. It is very simple to understand. That is by design. But if you look deeper at the themes of all 3 movies, they fucking rock.
I wasn't going to talk about its simplicity because I think that more movies need to embrace that they're for everyone, where you have the first layer that's like a crowd pleaser, and that deeper layer for people who really want to go deeper.
Right.
Because not everyone does, and we shouldn't blame them too. You can just enjoy the blue people fighting and shooting.
Exactly.
But the thing that got me about Avatar Fire and Ash, technically, is that every Avatar movie, he's wanted to do a new thing, right? Like Avatar 1, 3D, Avatar 2. I don't know if he was doing a new thing there. I don't think he was, actually.
He was a little bit. He created another technology of motion capture thing and how to film it. Yeah.
Okay. But this one, hurt a little bit. The upgrade to a higher refresh rate.
Yeah.
Which I think a lot of people are probably complaining about, but I think is a brave move.
Yeah.
Because unless you are actively engaging with 120 hertz refresh rates, or was it 260?
Fuck, I don't know,
or something
he just used a faster refresh rate.
Yeah, it I think people react to it in disgust because they have the reaction they have to hotel TV, where it does that fake refresh rate where everyone's kind of melting and in-smoothened.
And honestly, a lot of people don't notice that. You and I notice that because we've studied film and filmmaking.
Yeah, and it's more than
we're better than the listener.
That's true. More than 4K, I think refresh rate is the way of the future. But I think he's 10 years ahead of it.
Oh, absolutely. And criticism, so a lot of people say it's retreading the second movie, and it's not. There are thematic parallels in them, which are intentional choices. And I think that a lot of critics of the movie have become so numb to thinking about narrative and narrative structure and character arc because those aren't in Marvel movies. That shit doesn't change.
Yeah. And I did not watch the previous Avatar before I watched this one. And so I think what happens is that you misremember what happened in The Way of Water. So because if you take the cliff notes of both movies, they do look similar.
They do, but it's kind of like a Black Mirror. Well, no, it's growing on the themes they've already created, like the theme of fatherhood, found family, finding a new identity in yourself.
And how things are different in like similar encounters.
Yes.
Right. It's like, because it's there to highlight how characters have changed.
Yes. And how like giving into like leaning into violence.
Yeah.
Like the thing that I loved about Fire and Ash is when James Cameron wrote it, his initial like idea was to arm the Na'vi with guns so they could fight back. And then he's like, well, we can't do that. That's what America did to indigenous people. They armed them and made them kill each other. And he didn't want to repeat the mistakes of what America did. In his new story, he's like, no, the Na'vi, the alien blue cat people, would retain who they are. And it's like a really moving movie about the way how violence is important in revolution and how if violence is used incorrectly, it will destroy your soul.
I think,
that is deep for a fucking blockbuster.
Yeah, no, and I think in the future, like people will look back kindly upon the Avatar trilogy.
Oh yeah, they like
right now. I think that people are dunking on it for whatever reason.
Well, people love it. It's gonna make more money than Way of Water.
Yes, but also like there are people out there who are proudly just like, this movie sucks. I fucking hate Avatar. How is this working?
Right, and I think those people refuse to engage with the movie saying on a deeper level.
I think it's just I was about to say like irony poisoning, but no, it's steel that poisons us.
Yeah, it is steel.
It is irony poisoning, right? Where we can't enjoy fantasy
or sincerity in fantasy,
right? Like we can't just disengage with criticism for a second and enjoy being on Pandora,
right? And like making a hack joke, James Cameron got me to laugh at this is awkward joke.
Yeah.
I laughed at that in the movie. That's been so overdone. That's Marvel's whole shtick. But I laughed at it. But I will say, see Cloud by Kiyoshi Kurosawa first. But for me, it's Avatar, because I know that's where filmmaking's heading. I think that the dumb blockbuster is what we're going to get in theaters. We're not going to...
Dumb laudatory, right?
Dumb laudatory. Sorry, simple.
I like Silent Night.
Easy to engage with. I also like Silent Night.
I call that a dumb movie.
This one's on me. But I think that's like, as Paramount is bought by Netflix or all that bullshit, I think the only thing we're going to see in theaters are the big blockbuster movies.
Doomsday.
Yes.
Right.
So, I mean, that's a very like sad, pathetic, like doomer prediction for the movies. But if that's what we get, the movies need to be like Avatar. They need to be simple, but deep if you look, because a thing that taught me how to be a good person was two things: engaging with movies I didn't understand and taking mushrooms.
Yeah, you're burping, you're burping up a little egg there. I can hear it.
Burping egg and pickle beer. So listener, watch foreign movies, engage with movies, and also do hallucinogens. It's great.
Yeah, I think China will show us the way in the future. I think they will make... Everyone else but America is going to be making great movies.
And I know that the listeners aren't going to like my choice, but this is not about the best movie, because Avatar Fire and Ash is not the best movie made. It is my favorite movie. It was 3 hours and 15 minutes long.
Yeah.
I never felt like I had to pee. I never felt bored. And I was sitting there like, oh my God, they earned all of this emotionally, narratively, with their characters. And it looks fucking gorgeous. And they're also doing eco-terror on a hugely capitalist state.
I love a good time warp movie. You're right. Like, I sat there for 3 hours and never once thought, what time is it?
Right. Yeah.
Right. Like, what was the other movie that I saw recently that kind of really sent me down time warp? One Battle After Another was quite long, right?
Yeah. 3 hours. Yeah.
Yeah. Same deal. Where I was just like, I questioned just now how long that movie was.
Yeah.
Right. Whereas like, if I was to watch like, I don't know, what's a dumb movie I watched recently? The Fantastic Four. Like it felt long.
Yep.
It was probably only an hour.
It was
and a
less
half.
than 2 hours. Yeah.
It felt really long.
It felt really long.
And like, because like, yeah, the reason why I love movies is, sometimes I like to, think about it intellectually, and engage with it, and time slows down when you do that. Sometimes I just like to relax, unwind, and zoom.
Yeah.
Get zooted without drugs.
Yeah, Nate's drug free, the way to be.
Now let me drink more. Hold the pickle.
So that's my favorite movie of the year, because I think at least Avatar and James Cameron is trying to add some underlying thematic elements of like emotional complexity to his blockbusters. That doesn't make it the best, and like no one else does that really.
Master craftsman.
Yeah,
and like that breed is dying.
It's pretty much dead. Like there's not that emotional complexity in Dune. Sorry, there's not.
No, like Dune's actually a great example for this because Dune felt long. I enjoyed my time with Dune, but probably because I've never really watched a true Dune or read a true Dune because we're not counting the other Dune.
Honestly, and this is a hot take that'll get people mad at me, I like the David Lynch Dune a little more than the new ones.
Yeah, but is it the story Dune or is it David Lynch?
It's David Lynch.
I like David Lynch.
I do too.
I don't like what Dune was.
No,
but I like David Lynch showing a space baby.
But the new Dunes are good too, so it's fine.
Yeah, but like yes. We're not here to talk about Dune.
We're not here to talk about Dune. But those are my picks for movie of this year. I'm going to talk about the movies that I just saw for the first time that are a little older. One of them is definitely Cure by Kiyoshi Kurosawa.
Keep on going.
I made an effort to watch his movies this year because he was a big blind spot. Also, Tokyo Sonata is really good.
What about Sweet Home?
Sweet Home is also really good.
I brought you Sweet Home because I'm like, Resident Evil. Hell yeah.
Was that Kiyoshi Kurosawa?
Yes.
Or no, was it the Itchy the Killer guy?
No, it was Kiyoshi Kurosawa because I remember like, hey, you want to see some of his older movies? You like this guy. I like Resident Evil. There's the crossover.
All right. I'll accept it. I don't remember, but
it was an okay movie.
So honestly, one of the best movies I saw this year was the movie we watched first, January 1st, right after midnight, which was Duel to the Death.
Oh, shit. I forgotten that was this year.
Yeah, that was January 1st. That was a really great one.
Classic.
Really fucking phenomenal. But I'm going to go... All right. My favorite movie that I saw for the first time this year. It's got the worst title of any movie ever made. It's not going to make you want to watch it. It's called The Parallax View. You know what that is?
That sounds like Equilibrium.
Yeah. So this is a movie from the 70s starring Warren Beatty.
Yeah.
Where
he knows Gun Kata. Yeah.
In Dick Tracy did. Where he sort of gets pulled into this conspiracy and brainwashing thing that leads to like, oh, this is all like, I'm not going to give anything away. It's like a huge government cover up where people are getting killed against their will. It's like an incredible conspiracy movie with absolutely gorgeous cinematography. Like, go into it. It's not boring. For the name The Parallax View, because the company's called Parallax, that sounds like bullshit, but it is honestly one of the most beautiful movies I saw this year. It's incredible.
So the background scrolls faster than the foreground.
Yes.
Okay.
No, like, because I also like Warren Beatty as an actor is one of my blind spots. So I tried my best to like hit some blind spots this year. The goal I made a couple of years ago of staying on my letterbox, like rating every movie I see.
Yeah, you've been on that.
Has really kept me from rewatching old shit. Like I constantly am seeking out new shit, which has been good for my brain.
What's your letterbox? Plug it.
Bear Nurse.
Okay.
Also, some other honorable mentions: The Handmaiden by the Old Boy director Park Chan-wook. Also, No Other Choice, which came out this year. That was one of my favorites this year.
What? There's a Korean movie where someone's dropping a vase on someone.
Yeah, that's No Other Choice.
Okay.
I pirated it and I loved it, and I want to see it when it comes out. Like,
okay.
It's also Park Chan-wook. Really, like, so the whole comparison thing is, oh, this is like the next Parasite. It's not. It's also really funny.
Okay.
Like, so
he can be funny.
Listeners who saw Tokyo Sonata, he basically made Tokyo Sonata a comedy because it's like the dad gets fired from his job, so he wants to find another job, and he locates who the top 5 people in line for this job are, and he sets out to kill them so he gets hired for the job. That's the plot of the movie. It's fucking hilarious. It's really good. Highly recommend when it comes out. It's supposed to hit theaters today on Christmas, but we're not going to get it till middle of January.
Yeah, I like a good murder comedy.
It's really fucking funny. Really funny.
Obama's favorite movie is Parasite. I don't know if you know that.
I fucking hate that guy. He sucks. Your turn. Sorry, that's...
No, I mean, like, it's surprising how little crossover there was between the two of us. There's only one movie that we mentioned that I'm wanting to mention that's in common with your list.
I think I can guess your favorite movie of the year.
Well, okay, so One Battle After Another is an honorable mention of mine because I loved it. It would be my pick for movie of the year for me.
So I didn't mention another honorable mention because I think it's your favorite movie.
Okay, well, let's wait until I say my favorite movie, Tyler.
You're right. You're right.
So, One Battle After Another. Loved it. People refer to it as a comedy. I'm like, that's not funny. Like, it's funny, haha. Like, if I were to make, like first time, like I'm about to be hanged. Because I think of the phrase "one battle after another," where it's just like difficulties in culture and the way that society, the direction society is moving. You are in just one battle after another, and it will never stop. And you will always have to be fighting for something, and you will die.
To be transparent, I don't think Nate or myself have read the Thomas Pynchon book that is
Gasoline Rainbow. No, I know it's not Thomas Pynchon. It's fine.
But the criticisms I've heard is like, oh, it just uses politics as a window dressing. Like, it doesn't address the politics. Doesn't matter. I don't give a fuck.
No, and like, it is funny, but like, Hail St. Nick, great joke.
Yep.
But also,
a semen demon?
Right. It reflects how dumb actual conspiracies are, right? Where they like Skull and Bones, like, oh, they don't hide it. It's just stupid.
Yeah.
It's because like they're stupid.
And
it's all stupid pranks.
And every like awful thing that happens on the planet between people is based in personal grievance or horniness.
The end. One battle after another.
It's fantastic.
Best car chase sequence this decade.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Probably last couple decades.
Like, people always talk about the French Connection. I've never seen the French.
It's great.
I should watch it. But like they're like, oh, that's the best car chase sequence. Like, no, actually, I think One Battle After Another might be the best.
It
has the most emotional tension.
It does, yes.
Like, not a lot of car crashes. Sorry, but like, the low camera running down the road kind of made me feel nervous.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Right. Especially shout out to D-Box. Holy shit. Yeah. I was not expecting D-Box to be as good as it is.
Yeah, so D-Box is when you buy we use the Patreon money to buy fancy tickets.
Yeah.
Where you sit in the chair and it shakes you as the movie moves. Like, the thing I loved about One Battle After Another with the D-Box is when like the tracking shots through the halls, the seat would move with the shot. And it's like, oh, I feel like I'm going down a hall. This is fucking cool.
Right. Like, the movie's fine without it, but like, much like a rumble pack, it makes it feel a little bit better.
Yeah.
It's additive, and I always love that when movies do additive things.
Yeah. Fire and Ash, not great D-Box. It didn't do very much.
Yeah,
but I don't.
I feel like that was a choice.
I didn't care.
I feel like it was a choice. Like, hey, I don't want to mess with my movie, said James Cameron.
And you know what? No one needs to mess with his movies. They're great.
Except for that Billie Eilish one. Maybe mess with that a little bit.
Oh, yeah. He made a Billie Eilish concert movie. Honestly, some of the like concert scenes, I was like, oh, I would watch that. But any of the behind the scenes stuff, like, I don't care about that.
No. He just wants to get paid. It's fine.
It's fine.
The other honorable mention that I have on my list, because I usually try to keep 2 honorable mentions, Tyler.
I'm sorry. I like movies. I watch a lot of movies. It's one of my passions in life.
I say this unironically with the most love I can give. Kraven the Hunter.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
I love Kraven the Hunter.
My son, never show mercy. They are prey. We are predators.
Kraven the Hunter is a fantastic. I can watch it right now. You want to go watch Kraven the Hunter? I would watch it.
I would watch Kraven the Hunter again. It is so fucking bad, but it's so bad it's good. It's one of those.
It's an elevated Madam Web. Which, if you've seen both, and like, I have a lot of love for Madam Web too, but like that, you're waiting for specific moments.
Yeah,
you're waiting for the spiders, the line about spiders.
Yeah, studying spiders in the Amazon before she died. Yeah.
Yep. You're waiting for people to be crushed by Pepsi signs. You're waiting for specific things to happen. Whereas in Kraven the Hunter, moment after moment, there's always something to look at and say, "Wow." That's amazing.
It's either wow bad or wow really good.
Well, they're all bad. I'm not here to defend Kraven the Hunter. Sure. I'm not saying that it should win an Oscar.
No, but
I'm not saying everyone should watch Kraven the Hunter. But Kraven the Hunter tickles my balls in the way that bad movies do.
Yeah, it makes choices. Like, the thing that I will always think about with Kraven the Hunter is when someone tells the rhino some bad news. They're like, oh, Kraven got away. And the rhino just goes, And then it cuts away from that while he's mid-groan. It's incredible.
It's a movie where you watch it and you can see how things are on the set, the attitude on the set, how they're just having a good time because they know that the thing they're making is trash.
Real trash.
Right? But like they're just having fun with it. I love every attempt that Sony does to make like a D tier comic Spider-Man villain into something.
Yeah, I think their Marvel universe is much better than the other one because it's weird and stupid.
Ever since Morbius. I think ever since Morbius, Sony has been outpacing Marvel.
I think since Venom 2.
Well, okay, Venoms are good movies though.
Venom's
not.
I unironically gave Venom 3 a 5-star review because I fucking loved it.
Like it would be a different movie without Tom Hardy.
Yes.
Like I don't think
the fact that he wrote most of that's fucking hilarious.
Right. I love Tom Hardy. I think it's great. I think it's great that I was about to say Brock Sampson. That's not true.
Eddie Brock. Yeah.
Eddie Brock. It is like the whole Venom trilogy is about him being gay.
At least once a month, either you or myself go, fuck my butt, Eddie. Fuck me in the ass, Eddie.
Actual line, like a turd in the wind.
They're so stupid.
No,
they're so stupid.
Yeah, but
that's good. That's a good thing.
It's like you have a dumb dog, and you're just like, you idiot.
Got 2 of them.
You know, it's like you stuck your head in a bag, and now you can get out.
Yeah, it's like you ate too much of your own shit. Now you're vomiting.
Craven the Hunter, you shouldn't be here. You shouldn't be in your hidden jungle outlook where he's trying to romance that one lady.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, it's been a while since
I don't remember who it is either. It doesn't matter. It's Craven the Hunter. Who gives a fuck?
Listen, follow your heart. Yeah. Craven the Hunter. Second honorable mention. Yeah. Okay, Tyler. What do you think my number 1 movie is?
Let's count down from 3, 2, 1.
No. Just say it.
And we'll say it at the same time. I want to know if I'm right.
All right.
3, 2, 1.
Eddington.
I fucking knew it.
It's Eddington.
Is that praying?
Where the deer and the antelope play.
How did we get here? And even worse, is it worth it?
Where seldom
At the cost of being at war with your neighbors? That's why I'm running for mayor.
And the skies are not
Mayor of Eddington. Thank you, super duper very much.
Like, I loved Eddington. One of my favorites of the year, for sure.
I think it's I hate saying important in the way that like journalists say, oh, this is very important.
Right.
This is an important movie. Eddington is an important movie.
It's a very prescriptive movie of the times.
It's chronologically sensitive. I think 10 years from now, you shouldn't watch Eddington.
Yeah.
Right? You got to watch it right now.
Yeah.
10 years from now, people will be like, why is this movie? Why do people like this movie?
Right.
And the way I would summarize it is solid gold Magikarp. Right? The way that Eddington accurately describes how everything feels wrong and childish specifically, like the whole online thing of how everyone is 12. Is it 12 or 7?
12.
Yeah, 12. How everyone talks like they are 12. Eddington exemplifies and how violent that can be.
Yes.
And how dangerous and destructive that can be that everyone is 12.
And I think people fought against it because they thought everything in the movie was really happening instead of like a visual metaphor or allegory for stuff, because the Antifa super soldiers that show up and start killing people, conservatives think that already happened. So to them, that's real.
Yeah. And, you know, like I was about to say, like, yeah, is it a leftist movie? Yes. Is it critical of leftists? Yes, because I think people on the left need to be critical of other people on the left.
Correct.
I've never been to a DSA meeting. Full disclosure.
Dick Suckers Anonymous is what we call it.
Right, but I imagine that there are probably a lot of shitheads in there that are just looking for clout or looking for, you know, like the way that people volunteer because they're trying to fill a hole in their life or they're trying to make up for some past sin. I feel like that's probably where some people from the left end up, and like, hey, you know what? It doesn't matter as long as you're helping. But like, Eddington makes that. Eddington just accurately displays the inner monologue of society,
and how confusing and weird and like different and disgusting and vile
and self-destructive and against our own interests. And the way that we just kind of walk into spikes every day.
Yep. The pumpkin beer is not helping things.
Pumpkin.
Pickle.
It's a pickle beer.
Pickle. Pumpkin. Pick a pack of pickled peppers.
Yeah. So where was I going with that? Eddington, I think, just kind of, it's one of those movies where I felt like I was popping a zit. It was like expressive to me.
Mm-hmm.
It was saying the things that I was thinking, but more articulately, especially when they have not drinking almost 2 pickle beers.
And malort shots and an egg.
I don't know.
And the chocolate booze.
Yeah, I don't think the egg really contributes to the alcoholization of my brain.
Alcoholization.
But like that's what a dumb person would say on, say, like a Newsmax.
Sure, yeah.
Like fucking Newsmax. You can't even say Fox News as the derogatory thing because it's not the worst thing anymore. It's fucking Newsmax.
It's Newsmax. And it's probably worse than Newsmax now.
Think of the word Newsmax.
I'm Newsmaxing.
Like everything is so evil and dumb. And like I would rather evil and smart. I'd rather be like Mephistopheles show up and trick me in some gambit. No, it's just fucking dumb over here saying, duh, do you want to like, lose all your money gambling on a box? Sure. Here you go. I'm going to lose all my life savings on like, what's a dumb poly market bet?
I mean, I don't know. I don't bet. I see all that gambling stuff and it's like not for me.
Right. It's just like, it feels like society is falling in the stupidest way possible. And maybe that's the way that all like civilizations have fallen. Like Nero got too much dick up his butt and now he's going to burn it down.
Hold on.
Listen, I'm just going off of what Caligula told me.
Caligula, trusted source in Nero news.
Are they even the same? I don't listen. My Roman history is not up to date.
Yeah, we don't, and don't correct us. We don't give a fuck. I know we ask for corrections. No, we ask for criticisms. We don't give a fuck about details.
Not today. We're being positive today.
We're being positive today.
And like,
yeah, COVID positive.
And like, also Joaquin Phoenix, fantastic.
Yeah,
like you know what? Like you're forgiven for Joker 2.
Yeah, we're not Joker 2 lovers.
So, anyways, Eddington is my movie for the year.
It's fucking fantastic.
Yeah.
I had a feeling.
Cathartic.
I had a feeling.
Yeah.
Any other honorable mentions? I know Toxic Avenger, the new one.
Yep, Toxic Avenger. It sucks how much they tried to hammer that away.
Yeah. Like
they really wanted to bury that movie for whatever reason. It was fantastic.
It was really great.
Flight Risk.
You're just seeing the poster. You're seeing the poster.
Yeah, no.
Don't watch Flight Risk. The whole movie, Mark Wahlberg's like, I'm going to rape you, Topher Grace. I'm going to rape you. Like, that's direct dialogue. He doesn't say Topher Grace, but he's like, I can't wait to fuck you for hours against your will. God damn.
Awful movie.
Yeah, terrible.
Yeah, no, like it's been a good year for movies, just in general.
What do you think is also common on our list? Did you do TV shows or music?
Well, I mean, do we want to move on to TV shows? Because I do have TV. Okay, so I'm going to explain my category, my next category.
Okay.
I've combined 2 categories into one category if you're ready for it.
Okay.
I call it the TV YouTube category.
Okay, I like that. I like that.
Because YouTube has like melded itself with television in my brain, and like when I want to unwind, it could be one or the other. I do not discriminate. And you know what? Because like I think they're the same now.
Pretty much, yeah.
So YouTube television is my category.
All right, let's go with television. I picked television.
Okay, so
you go first this time.
My only TV, because again, I narrowed it down to 3. 3 choices.
I got 2.
Hell yeah. Okay, so this one I'm nervous about because I don't want to be the guy like who likes the thing he just watched. I don't want to Joe Rogan myself.
I've got 2 recent things. My 2 picks are 2 recent things.
Okay. So pick number 1, honorable mention for me is Haha You Clowns.
Okay.
And there should be a Mulvey bourbon burger. Yep. Appreciate you. Wow. Thanks, Dad. You gonna be able to finish all that? Tristan's over here calling dibs.
Okay, do you all need anything else?
I think we're good. Thanks, Cassie. Thanks. Appreciate you, Cassie.
Thank you.
She's a sweet girl, isn't she? I really hope she goes back to get that diploma. Good call in the restaurant, Preston. Ooh, baby, it's spicy. I'm already sweating.
All right. I did like the one episode you showed me.
Haha You Clowns is fascinating. It's a fascinating TV show. I don't think people like it. Like it's a popular. It just got renewed because it should.
That's good.
People don't quite know how to approach it because it's not quite King the Hill.
Mhm.
It's not like, oh, he's a good dad, but he, like there's no obvious corollary.
Corollary? You got it right there.
Anyways, there's no obvious corollary for what this show is. No show is like it. It's positive, but also like, is it though? Like, 'cause everyone in that show is fucking ugly. They're
dumb.
Ugly and dumb and just like literal duh on my heads. If you met this person in your life, like if you were a negative person, you would hate them. If you're a positive person, you would love them.
Yeah.
And it's one of those shows that tells you more about yourself than it is trying to say.
Correct.
Because if you approach and you say, these boys are lovely, because it's a show about three brothers and their dad going on adventures.
And if you met them in real life, they'd have degrees in digging holes like this.
They are dumb.
Very dumb.
But also like they're sweet boys. I can't.
Yeah, like
they legitimately love each other. They're it's a close family. The father is supportive, but also like he's a overly cloyingly sweet father, and who's obviously recovering from some trauma. Like it's like any good media where like it's forces you to be retrospective. Where I'm like, I see this family and I'm like, I hate them. But I hate them and like, is this show being mean to them, but showing me them?
Right.
And the answer is no, they're just being themselves.
Right.
But like, am I a judgmental person? Yes.
Yeah, we both are. Yeah.
Well, yeah, but like the show really brings it home where like forces you to confront that part of you where you see these grotesque monstrosities, these literal
large suns,
these squares of people. They just look like a square with a head on them. And
yeah, they've got the 90s Jonathan Taylor Thomas haircut with the part down the middle. It's
part
great.
down the middle, and I'm just like, am I supposed to hate these people? No. But I do. And what does that say about me? And so that's why Haha You Clowns is on the list. Watch it and discover your feelings.
I do want to watch more. Like you showed me some Smiling Friends, which I thought was okay. I laughed a lot at Haha You Clowns, and I think it's part of it is it reminds me of like Brad Neely type animation.
Yeah,
like that's really good.
I mean, Smiling Friends is different. I feel like it is closer to a Family Guy where it's like trying very hard to entertain you.
I'm
gonna
give it a shot. I'm gonna give it a shot.
It entertains me, but like it's entertainment. It's there to kind of pass through me.
Okay.
And like, you know what? I ate my dinner while watching Smiling Friends, and that's it. Like it's not on the list because I don't think it really brought me anything. It was kind of funny.
Okay. All right.
There's some good moments. But like the episode where they went to Brazil and nothing happened, that was funny.
That is the one I've seen.
Okay, so but you have more TV than I do. So
I just have 2 TV shows, and I'm not going to give too many spoilers away.
Yeah, give your TV shows.
Do you not have? Oh, you have YouTube's.
That's why I got to cut it in half now.
So this is not a recency thing, but is the thing I've watched the most recent. It's obviously Pluribus.
Okay.
It's obviously Pluribus.
Good morning, Carol. Is there anything we could do to cheer you up?
Rest assured, Carol, we will figure out what makes you different.
Figure it out, why?
So you can join us.
What the
You love Breaking Bad. You think Walter White is like a cool dude.
He's the coolest guy, and his wife's a fucking bitch. All she does is nag. And he's like out there making money for the family.
Science, bitches.
No, it's Pluribus because I wasn't sure what Pluribus was going to be before it came out. I heard the idea was like, the whole world is positive and happy, and it's up to one depressed, mean woman to save the world. And it's like, what the fuck is this? And then I watched it, and it's this like really slow burn, meticulous.
We should stop drinking during these episodes.
No. I'm going to finish this pickle beer. I'm going to have to go get another. No pickle beer, though, but something.
All right.
So it's like meticulous and like really thoughtful. And the performances are good because it's basically only 3 cast members.
It's a redemption arc for that one lady.
Rhea Seehorn, yeah.
Yes, I do not remember her name.
It's fine. one of the most beautiful women on the planet. And he shows her feet a couple times. This is very important to one listener who I'm thinking of. But it's like a slow burn, thoughtful, beautifully shot TV show that's science fiction. We don't get that.
I heard it was closer to okay, what's his name?
Who?
The director of Pluribus, the
Vince
showrunner.
Gilligan.
Thank you.
Yeah. You don't have to be sad about it. I give you my information.
No, like
freely.
it was more for like I forgot the name of the guy who I like because he directed a lot of X-Files. That's kind of how
and
he
wrote a lot of it. Yeah,
that's how he cut his teeth. And then it was described. Pluribus was described to me as it's like his X-File episodes. It is like a longer X-Files.
Yeah,
and like the 2 episodes I've seen, it looks like that. It feels like this was meant to be a very short. Like there's not gonna be Pluribus 2.
There is.
Hopefully.
There's Pluribus season 2 coming.
Really?
Honestly, with the way it ended, I'm fucking okay with it.
Okay.
I was like, how is this going to wrap up? And then I was like, okay, Carol, I'm with you.
I mean, I was about to be like, hey, this should I like the idea of a 1-season show that just moves on.
There's been a few of those this year. Pretty good. But doesn't matter. That's not on my list. But Pluribus, really good. It's one of the 2 shows this year that came out weekly that I was actively looking forward to watching as soon as possible because I did not want a single thing spoiled for me. Pluribus, one of them.
Okay.
Pirate it because fuck Apple TV.
Why?
You know.
Do I?
They're one of the mega corporations who just control our lives.
Okay.
Just fuck them. Steal everything you can.
Fair enough.
That's always been our ethos here.
Not for me though.
Not for you.
Yeah, don't steal from me.
You steal a little from Nate. The other one, probably no secret to anyone, but the Chair Company.
Popcorn. She wants some popcorn?
Popcorn.
She already has some. She wants some more. Those are chips. Those are chips. Just threw chips at her. She likes the chips. No, she likes popcorn.
What the hell is that?
The camera. The camera. The strap. Grab any papers you get.
Yep.
It was the Chair Company for me.
It almost made my list, but I didn't finish it, so I couldn't put it on.
You gotta finish it, dog. Like, so they didn't know they were gonna get a second season, and the way it ends is fucking beautiful. So the Chair Company, if you haven't watched it, is a Tim Robinson. He's the guy who wrote and made I Think You Should Leave. He made a comedy drama mystery out of this company that sells chairs who's fucking with one guy, just messing with him. And not only is it like thoughtful, soulful, it's fucking hilarious the way through. And towards the end, you start learning some more about these characters. It's like, oh, this is really tragic and kind of beautiful. And you couple that with like, so it does a thing that I love that old TV and old movies used to do, but new TV and new movies don't do. It's got people that look like real people in it.
Sure.
And their performances are not perfect, but it's also genuine to those people.
Yeah, and I'm happy for Tim Robinson.
Tim Robinson, yeah.
Yes, like I'm happy for Tim Robinson because I saw his career trajectory and it looked grim, right? Because like I Think You Should Leave was a super hit. It was super memeable. Yep. Oh, it went viral. It went viral.
It went mega viral.
This is a viral TV show, and like you could see how Netflix saw this. I'm like, I'm going to milk this until he dies, and he didn't. He went to something new. He did a new thing.
Yeah, he and his partner wrote this new thing. It's like a completely self-contained
different format, right?
Yeah.
He could have continued to do sketch comedy, but he didn't.
Right.
And like awesome. Perfect job. That's what you needed to do.
And it's fucking hilarious. Like very few things make me laugh out loud.
Yeah.
Because I consider myself very judgmental of like comedies, funny things.
Yeah, you like Airplane, you like the Scream knockout
scary movie,
you
yeah,
like scary movies,
epic movie, adventure movie. Yeah, I like
you're one of those guys.
Norbit.
You like Norbit. You like Flubber.
But if something makes me laugh out loud, like against my will, like not performative for the people I'm around to show that I'm normal,
it's okay.
Some people know what I mean.
No, I do.
Chair Company got me laughing from the start. Like the first little bit where he's like asleep and he goes, I must have the most uncomfortable pillow in town. I was fucking dying.
I was in when he was being chased by what's his name?
Mike.
When he was being chased by Mike.
He was chasing Mike.
Right, that's right.
Yeah.
He was chasing Mike, and the way that Mike escaped is that he slowly took off his shirt.
It's really funny. Highly recommend. Like, for some reason, that type of comedy gets me.
Yeah, it's
like genuine absurd.
I was about to say, like, yeah, it's earnest. It feels like it's an earnest thing. Like, he's not making fun of the people that we're laughing at.
You know who I most think his style like mirrors?
It feels like Tim and Eric to me.
Well, comedy wise, but I think David Lynch. I think that Tim Robinson, the way he and his partner write, really captures a certain type of like suburban middle class person that's like evil and like stupid on the inside, and he reflects that beautifully.
Yeah, that's a good point. Like, he is trying to say something.
Yes.
Like, I think of the I Think You Should Leave sketch where he's like, if I died today, my last thought would be, I'm so glad I don't have to go into work tomorrow.
Yes. Like, and this is a show of that, and it's really, really quite good. I'm not going to spoil too much. I don't like to spoil shit because I don't like people that just spoil shit for themselves. Well, I don't understand it. It's a way of life I don't understand. And I understand that like people be like, oh, I need to know what's in this case it will bring up some unresolved trauma or whatever. That's not for me. I want to go into something and like come out of it like bruised and painful. And Chair Company kind of did that.
Yeah, I think I understand what you're saying. Like, for me, I'm okay with spoilers because I don't think the end of something like should ruin a movie for me. However, a complete summary of events is not something I'm interested in because I want to experience it for myself.
No, I don't watch trailers anymore, like at all.
Really?
I hear like who makes the thing, and I'm like, I'll try it sight unseen.
Yeah, I was interested in Hail Mary until I saw the trailer.
Which one's that? Oh, the Ryan Gosling alien movie. Yeah, fuck that.
Right,
fuck
like
those people.
I hear people seem to like the book, but however, they said, yeah, that trailer gives away everything.
Then what's the fucking point?
Right. I mean,
these fucking babies need everything fed to them. They're so afraid of mystery. They're so afraid of thinking, of feeling something they don't understand. It's fucking pathetic. I liked Solo a lot.
We'll get to that. So,
your things, YouTubes.
Yeah, like
YouTubes.
Wrap up the old television, the tube we call it.
The boob tube. Oh, that's Pornhub.
Is it? Is the boob tube pornography?
Yeah, there's boobs on the tube,
no,
bro.
I thought it was like stupid people watch it. They turn you into a boob.
Yes, but meanings change. English is a living language. You keep telling me this because you got an English degree.
No, I say that when I'm wrong. You're wrong.
You're right.
It's because the boob tube it's because you're stupid.
Because I'm stupid.
You're a boob.
I'm a boob.
So to finish off the boob tube.
Okay.
So the second honorable mention of mine, it was a close race. Both of them are YouTube channels.
Yeah.
Honorable mention, Secret Base.
Okay, that's the one you were showing me, the Toolman thing.
Yes, with their series on the Telegraph. Which it sounds very boring. I'm gonna watch a 4-part hour part each series about the Telegraph. The framing of it is amazing because it's framed as there are 2 people involved in each step of the Telegraph. One of them is a Tim Allen style Tool Time character. Tim Taylor, that's right. The other is an Al Borland, a reliable
earnest craftsman
compared to the boobishness of a Tim Taylor, a Tim Allen.
Yep.
Right. And
does everybody know what time it is? Within every last sketchy business partnership, every Binford Tools, there was always a Tim the Toolman Taylor, an impulsive, self-centered tryhard who, despite his crafted everyman image, suspiciously felt most comfortable in a necktie, who regarded his identity as a performance that needed to be maintained and strung along between every waking moment and the next. And there was always an Al Borland, a mature, highly proficient, even-handed, and counterbalancing figure whose identity was effortless and casual as your favorite flannel shirt. What Al would build, Tim would tear asunder for Al to put back together. Strangely, they often needed one another, and sometimes even liked one another, but in the end, in every case, there was a winner and a loser. Some became legends, institutions, principles, units of measurement were named after them. Statues were made of them that still stand to this day. And as for some others, I don't think so, Tim.
It's funny because like I like John Boyce a lot, the person behind Secret Base, but he only does baseball content. And
that I fuck with that.
I know, like
good movie.
He did a whole series on charging the mound, which is something I wasn't aware about, but apparently happens all the goddamn time.
Isn't that just eating pussy?
You would think, but no. Baseball players would never eat pussy.
Randy Johnson would eat some pussy. Are you kidding me?
Is it because of the mustache?
Wade Boggs would eat some pussy.
I believe Wade Boggs would. Yeah. Anyone who was part of that.
Ken
Simpsons
Griffey
episode.
Jr. Not a pussy eater.
All right.
Shohei Ohtani? Nope.
Who's the sideburns guy from The Simpsons?
I don't remember.
Anyways, but like Secret Base, like his video formats are always engaging, but like it wasn't material for me. The history of the Telegraph, for whatever reason, just hit my brain in the right way. So
And this is an honorable mention.
It's an honorable mention.
I like that.
From last year, I mentioned Defunct Land.
Okay.
Today, it has upgraded itself to favorite boob tube of the year. Defunct Land. We've talked about Disney and how much we don't like Disney, how we don't like Disney adults, how we are disgusted by Disneyland in general. This is a man who has made his career on loving Disneyland, but he talks about Disneyland in a way that like we talk about our hometown.
Okay.
Where we acknowledge how shitty it was to grow up there. If we could pick anywhere else, we might.
Yeah.
But we're allowed to make fun of it. He is at home in Disney. And with that expert knowledge, he has brought me in to trash on it.
Okay. All right.
But like it comes from a place of love, but it's just like, hey, look at this fucking cousin. He picks his nose and eats his boogers. Like it's kind of like it's inside information about how shitty Disneyland is. And it brought me to this place where like Disneyland is important to America.
It is America now.
Right. Like, well, not even now, before. Like,
Before,
think about, like, you know, Disney existed before World War II, right? And so, like, the fabric of where we're living now is formed by Epcot. It is congealed by Walt Disney himself. And, like, you look at his most recent series on automation oh, shit.
Pause that. It'd be so bad.
Thank you, because I need to look something up.
Okay.
Animatronic. That was the word.
Animatronic. Okay.
Disney robot. No, animatronic. Maybe a little bit anti. What should I get? Where's like a real liquor?
The Southern Comfort's pretty good.
What is this?
Remy Martin. That's pretty good.
Is it a rum? Is it a whiskey?
I don't fucking know, man.
Cognac fine champagne.
Oh, I think I want one of those too.
Look at me, I'm a fancy lad. I'm just gonna eat a chocolate.
So animatronic.
Well, hold on, I'm eating a chocolate. Okay, fine.
Okay. No. Eat your chocolate. Eat your chocolate. Eat your chocolate. Eat your chocolate. Eat your chocolate.
Animatronics. Well, okay, so it goes into the history of animatronics and like how fucking crazy this CEO Walt Disney was. He was the most rich and powerful man in the world for a period of time. Walt Disney. Culturally, he was the most important man at the time. Like he had everything. He held all the cards. He would win in a game of civilization. It shouldn't be George Washington. It should be Walt Disney leading America in civilization. And with this latest series on animatronics, it really brought home to me like where we're at now with AI.
Okay.
So this is how it brings forward where like animatronics is a promising technology, but they are not living robots.
Okay.
They're not going to be in our home. They're not going to serve us drinks. They're not going to...
It's not a Rocky IV kind of robot thing.
By the way, the Rocky IV robot came out of Disney Imagineering because they wanted to have a robot to help the sick and elderly in hospitals. That's where that robot came from.
They're stealing my job.
Kind of, yeah. It's this idea of like unhealthy futurism where we're pretending things are real when they're not. Right? Like whatever. I'm not going to do the whole AI spiel. There's a use for AI, but it's not what the CEOs are pretending it is.
It's not how we use it now.
We have not developed a soul in the computer, right? But we're pretending that that's the case. And Walt Disney, okay, this happened after he died, but like they were pretending that like animatronics were the way of the future and they were going to build soulful robots. Like, and they were trying to build a dinosaur. I don't know if you've heard this story. I didn't hear it until Defunct Land told me.
Nope.
That they were trying to build a 2-scale dinosaur robot. And every single person said, this is going to fall over and kill someone.
The project had already required millions of dollars in funding and taken a significant amount of development time. Hillis wanted to impress with the presentation, but worried that since everyone knew that they were coming to view a robotic dinosaur, it would be difficult to impress them. To reset expectations, Hillis built a crate that was much smaller than the figure the team had actually built. At the beginning of the presentation, Hillis implied that the figure was inside the box, so when he opened the crate, the audience was surprised to see that nothing was inside. At that moment, the wall behind him would come down and oh my god, it's huge! It's so big! Why would they think this wasn't big enough? This could kill someone. Mezzatesta even said, quote, "This could kill someone. It's 13 feet tall. It's 18 feet long. It's 11,000 pounds. For our metric-based audience, that is equal to something that is huge and enough to kill someone."
Right?
Mm-hmm.
And also, Defunct Land points out that every actor at Disneyland is hitting on the guests.
Let me ask you this about Walt Disney.
Yeah, okay.
You know a lot about his politics?
No.
I think never mind. I think I mixed
like
it.
I imagine he's a libertarian.
Well, it's just like I was thinking. Here's what I think.
Okay.
I think that pre-World War II and during World War II,
yeah.
and now in our modern day and age with our modern problems,
sure.
I think
in these modern times,
I think there's a new audience for "You're a sap, Mr. Jap" these days.
Yeah, just change like Jap to like Chinese, Russian.
No, it's still the same. I'm sure these fucking ICE freaks are gonna send everybody who's not white out.
Yeah. So, like, last word on Defunct Land, like, there is like a level of depth to his topics. He will pick something that I could care less about, and at the end of like a 3 to 4 hour video, I'm like, I get it now. I understand what you're going after. The noise at the commercial for so he did a 4-hour documentary on the noise that the Disney commercial made. That didn't stray from that topic. It was always about the Disney Channel trailer noise.
Jesus Christ.
But like, yeah, you sound disgusted. You should.
I should watch it as well.
But it's also just like that madman fucking did it.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of like the Roblox oof video.
A bit like H-Bomber guy.
Yeah.
He'd be on the list, but he hasn't made anything recently.
Yeah.
Defunct Land is a great show.
All right. What's your next topic?
All right.
Do you have a thing? Because I want to know if I have games. I think that's the like nearest thing we have in common.
Yeah, let's stray.
Okay.
My next topic is Chemical of the Year.
Okay, I got something for that.
Chemical for the Year.
Oh.
Dude,
this
do it
is
like
very boozy chocolate.
What is it?
Oh, what is it? We would pick Remy Martin.
Yeah, Remy Martin.
It's very boozy.
Really?
Did you taste it?
No, I haven't eaten it yet.
Oh, I just popped a whole thing in my mouth. That's fucking boozy. All right, Chemical of the Year. You want me to go first?
Hold on. I'm eating my chocolate.
Okay.
I'm going to do an MTV announcer. Chemical of the Year. Give me your take.
Chemical of the Year.
No. Give me a real, like, kind of
like
powerful.
Kurt Loder kind of thing?
Yeah.
Chemical of the Year. How was that?
That was good.
Okay.
Yeah, go first. You got excited.
So I got a couple chemicals this year that I liked.
Okay, Chemical of the Year for Tyler.
My topic for this was taking drugs.
Wait, so we independently had a taking drugs category.
Yeah. But I'm gonna call mine medicine.
I like chemical.
Chemical of the Year. So this year I took some huge strides personally for my brain and body.
All right.
Quite a lot of them.
Okay.
My chemical of the year.
Yeah.
Honorable mention goes to bupropion, Wellbutrin.
Mine's an honorable mention too. It didn't win. But your honorable mention.
It's helped me. It's helped a lot.
How's it hitting for you? Because we've both been on this bad boy for a while.
Yeah. So
I have forgotten what it's like without it, and like now I'm just like, is it doing anything? I don't know.
So I think the same thing. It used to like perk me up, but also I wake up perked up now. So it's like, it's still working.
You're perked up white boy.
But I don't feel it as the mild stimulant that it is. However, when I started Wellbutrin, did I talk about the nightmares I got?
No.
So one of the early side effects of taking Wellbutrin is you get really vivid nightmares, and
that explains some things. Actually, now that I think about it,
I had some really vivid nightmares in the first month of taking it, where one of them was I was playing with my dog Murphy, a pit bull, and I was petting him, and I reached down and I pulled out a machete and I cut his head off. And I vividly remember the feeling of the machete going through Murphy and the sound he made as I was killing him. And I woke up and it's oh, that was sick. And so I had a few of those type nightmares.
You're gonna kill Murphy?
No, I mean eventually, yeah.
You're gonna take him out like Bella?
No. So here's the thing about Bella. I told my dad hey, why don't you pay for a vet to come here, put her down in a humane way? And he's like, no, I'll just shoot her. She won't see it coming. I'm like, God damn.
Is he wrong? I don't know.
He's not wrong, but I don't there will be a moment of pain and
bang and surprise and ow. And then, there are worse ways to die. There are better ways to die.
I think that's one of the worst ways to die. Is getting shot in the fucking brain.
Yeah, there are worse ways to die.
Yeah, drowning, on fire.
Torture.
Sure.
I'd rather be shot in the head than drowned.
I'm yeah, sure. But you have this living being that you form a bond with that looks at you with love and
just overdose on insulin. You never see it coming.
I think it is the most ethical thing to do is to make them feel no pain and to take their final breaths with you comfortably.
There's an easier way. They have special dog killing chemicals.
They're the same as people killing chemicals, just a lot smaller.
All right.
So that's my honorable mention was Wellbutrin.
Okay, not the dog killing chemical.
No, what would my dog do on Wellbutrin? I'm not going to find out. I will not feed my dog drugs. Number one chemical of the year, testosterone.
Hey,
it's really.
That's a bit misogynist, but okay. The best one.
Yeah. Fuck you, estrogen lovers, you estradiol motherfuckers. No, I didn't realize how lacking my life was.
Wow. Even more misogynist. So just double down on it.
Until I became a true man.
I'm making fun, but it's still working for you. Your life has done maybe not a 180, but at least a 90-degree turn.
Oh, it's pretty much done a 180. There's so here's the thing.
360, you're just back where you're at.
It's not a 360. It's testosterone does a lot of things. You definitely recover faster from exercising or an injury.
All right.
You wake up with energy and it's oh, I just had some sexual intercourse. And then I move on from that. And then I'm oh, I'm going to jack off 2 more times afterwards, which is that ain't been like that in a while, but that's the thing that happens now. It has, yes, it potentiated my hair loss, so that's why I shaved my head because I was starting to look real weird.
All right.
But I feel like myself again. It's given me concentration. I was able to read 4 or 5 books this year, which I haven't done in a couple of years because I'd start them and what's the fucking point?
So, for the record, testosterone makes you read books and smarter?
And better than women.
Yeah, okay.
I deserve that extra 20 cents on the dollar that women don't get.
Okay, just writing that down. It's not a joke.
Not only did I say the J slur, but I'm also a misogynist now. No, if you're someone like me who is a assigned male at birth dude at a certain point in his life, 40, that level may have dropped and it may have affected you more than you think. And I got to thank my friend Christina Sword. That's her full name.
Wow, it's out. Although it's cool name.
Very cool name. Her husband took her last name when they got married.
Of course you take Sword.
How do you not? She was I was talking about how I was feeling. She's like, that sounds like my husband, Abe. Abe Sword.
Low testosterone, Abe Sword.
Well, she's like, he tried this and it works. And honestly, I have been trying it as well and it works. And I was like, fuck. So we tested our blood. We did that episode and I tried it and I'm still doing it twice a week. It's phenomenal.
Yeah, I'm a little curious. I'll just exercise more and be better at it. better at making my own juice.
That's great. I'm juiced up like the Trend Twins.
Damn.
No, so that's my chemical of the year, I think.
Okay.
And it's not even a chemical; it's a hormone. And honestly,
Okay,
like,
hormone's a chemical. Don't
shut the fuck up. So honestly, like if anything, this has made me even more of a supporter of gender affirming care for anyone, because trans people, if this is how they feel after they get these hormones, they fucking deserve that.
Oh, of course.
Like, this is incredible.
Of course. And like you've had the thought like, what if I did take some estrogen and felt feelings again?
I'm feeling feelings again. But that was like a depression thing.
Okay.
The Wellbutrins help with that.
Yeah.
Feeling a lot of feelings. So take hormones.
Do it.
If you're trans, if you're cis, take hormones. Just fucking go for it. It's great.
What if you don't like any hormones?
I love hormones. You know what I mean?
No.
When the whores are moaning. Don't worry about it.
I never know that.
Sorry, that's the test speaking. So that's what I'd say. Chemical of the year is testosterone.
Okay.
Like it's that combined with antidepressants and blood pressure medicine has really improved my life this year. And it's like, oh, I'm a nurse. I should have known that taking medication would help me.
You would think. Funny about the blood pressure, because like my blood pressure still feels a bit low. Like I get dizzy every time I do the old sit down stand up.
Yeah, it's bad. You should drink more water.
Yeah, probably. I'm drinking a pickle beer.
That's like water.
Yeah, a little bit.
But with pickle and yeast.
So my honorable mention for chemical of the year. This might surprise you because it's definitely a chemical. Goo Gone. Goo Gone. Wow, Goo Gone fucking works.
We went completely different directions.
I'm just saying Goo Gone fucking works. You got stickers that are still like leaving residue? Put some Goo Gone on it.
You're doing a free commercial for Goo Gone?
Goo Gone's good.
I'm over here sharing a part of myself and you're talking about Goo Gone?
Have you used Goo Gone?
I have not.
Really?
I haven't.
Goo Gone's like fucking amazing. Like if you are struggling to peel a sticker off of something you've bought from like a Goodwill, slap it's like a little dollop of Goo Gone and it'll rub right off. In fact, there's a lot of like cleaning chemicals that I was just not aware of that could make my life easier. Goo Gone is one of them.
I cannot fucking believe we're doing the end of year things we appreciate the most about the year and you pick fucking Goo Gone.
Goo Gone has saved hours from my life that I could use to watch suspend a movie. Like anytime I can claw back from the hands of Father Time, I will take.
Okay.
Goo Gone helped me with that. Goo Gone made Father Time's hands slippy.
Goo Gone, reach out to us. We want to sponsor you. I got to try some Goo Gone stat.
Well, don't drink it. Like you gotta like when you need Goo Gone, you'll know when you need it.
If you need Goo Gone, Goo Gone's your choice.
People out there are nodding like, yes, I understand. Goo Gone is good.
And other people are out there saying, I wish they'd stop saying Goo Gone.
That's the other side effect of Goo Gone is that it's fun to say.
Goo Gone.
Goo Gone.
Goo Gone. Listener, we're going to be silent for a moment. We want you to say Goo Gone out loud.
Goo Gone.
Perfect. Goo Gone.
Goo Gone.
Goo Gone.
Honorable mention, Goo Gone.
That's an honorable mention? I thought that was the favorite.
No, you wish.
Oh, okay.
Honestly, it deserves it. However, the number one spot goes to Tearzeptide.
Oh, yeah, we got it.
So, like, we were talking with our friend Sean, the smoking episode guy.
Yeah.
About his experience with Tearzeptide. He was on the Tears for a while. He lost like 50 pounds. I have lost 5 pounds. So you're thinking, well, Nate, why is that your number one chemical of the year? It's like, well, it's because, I was initially on it to lose weight, and I still plan to lose weight. Like, that's still there. I've been stress eating. It's fine.
Right. Normal.
But the way that has made me feel, where I don't feel like I'm going to die when I eat a donut.
Okay.
It's helped me deal with the way that I eat.
Yeah.
Because now when I eat a donut, I'm not vibrating. Which leads me to believe I may have been diabetic.
Or pre-diabetic.
Well, whatever. Everyone's pre-diabetic.
How dare you?
Unless you're diabetic, you're pre-diabetic. You like that? So honorable mention, Tearzeptide. Thank you. I plan on using you properly next year.
I'm still on it. Like, it does curb the appetite. And honestly, I'm more on a maintenance dose, not for weight loss anymore. I can still lose some weight.
Well, weren't you on some Retatrutide?
I have not taken that again.
All right.
So, listener, I tried some Retatrutide Earlier this year, that's the GLP-3, like the next generation.
One's better.
No, it's the next generation. And I tried it, and it gave me a full body rash for a month. It was like miserable.
Yeah, you were itchy.
So I bought some more. And I'm like, that can't be why I had a full body rash. It was the only thing I changed that month. So I'm going to try it again and see what happens because
cool.
I am a man of science, a pioneer of science. I'm willing to put my body first.
Body hacker.
Biohacker.
Nice. Whatever.
But I'm willing to try it. I bought some. We'll see what happens. Plus, they're taking it off all the peptide websites because they're like doing some patent bullshit that's going to make it super cheap. So people are trying to offload their stock. You can buy it for real cheap now. Reddit should try it. Look it up.
Cheap is better, right?
Yeah, but I'm still on terzeptide mostly for, like in 2017, I got into an exercise contest with a little gay twink.
Okay.
And he fucking killed me in that.
The gay twink was better at exercise.
Yes,
say.
than the fat weirdo, tall weirdo. Yes, he was.
I see. By the way, twink laudatory, and we're not.
Yeah, he was more of an otter than a straight twink. Doesn't matter.
Like cracks clamshells on his belly.
Yeah, and he would fall asleep holding hands. But we got into an exercise competition, and I ended up really fucking up my Achilles tendon, like to the point that it still hurt, and it's hurt for years. But taking the terzeptide, it's really good for anti-inflammatory, like tissue tendon pain. So I take it more because I do not feel the symptoms of that Achilles pain anymore. It's pretty good for that kind of stuff, which is a lot of the new studies are showing that these GLPs are really good for inflammation, like rheumatoid arthritis, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. And like I always take a little bit of skepticism to things that feel like panaceas.
Right.
Like this might, but it has just made me feel better to the point where I still take it. So,
yeah, and I notice a difference when I don't take it. Like same with the testosterone. Like if I miss a dose because I fuck something up, don't worry about it. I'm good now. But if I'm like 3 or 4 days late on my testosterone, I start feeling like shit. My brain sucks. I'm like real like sad. And then I take it. I'm like, oh, yeah, let's fucking go.
Yeah, so take your meds, everyone.
Take your medicine.
As it turns out. Fish oil is also pretty good. I've been taking
fish oil, too. I don't know if it's helped because I haven't rechecked my cholesterol, but I've been trying.
It doesn't hurt to drink a fish every so often. Next category. Let's move on to game. You ready to game it up?
I am. You go first this time.
Okay. So this one I think you'll appreciate. It was a big surprise to me. I was not expecting this honorable mention of Night Rain. Because it sounded fucking stupid.
Right.
Like having an Elden Ring battle royale felt dumb.
Uh-huh.
And it was dumb, but like dumb in a way that like a successful mod feels dumb.
Okay.
Night Rain's a good time, and more than any other game this year, it has clenched my asshole like none other. It has really scared my anus. It's a good time. It takes all of the kind of super gamey aspects of a From Software game and condenses it into like a 30-minute session.
Right.
Where you are like scrambling to get as much equipment as you can so that you don't get destroyed in the next round. And I was looking for just a quick online game to play because like I'm not going to sit down and be good at Counter-Strike.
Right.
And if you're bad at Counter-Strike, you're not going to have a fun time.
You don't have fun.
Not
You
at all.
do not.
I don't like being schooled by a 12-year-old. It doesn't feel good. I don't like playing Fortnite because I'm confused and scared.
Yeah, I don't want to build a fucking house while shooting SpongeBob. I just want to fucking shoot SpongeBob.
Right, but like I know how to play Elden Ring. I just played the DLC that was very good, right? And so like having that online exhaust valve that I can just turn on whenever I feel like is great. So congrats. They did it. Those men made a Fortnite Elden Ring.
Okay.
So congrats on that.
Congrats From Software.
Yeah,
you've done it again.
You've done it again. Congratulations.
Or the company that was like, it's an offshoot of From Software. They just use the asset. It doesn't matter. It's all the same.
No, I mean, whatever. Like,
but it's a different team that worked on.
Different team, but it doesn't matter.
Because, it doesn't matter.
Right. I just had a good time playing it.
Correct.
And it was kind of gone from the conversation, and it shouldn't be. I think it was a good move on their end.
Yeah, recent update. Go play it.
Next. You're going to be disappointed that this is an honorable mention.
Okay.
Death Stranding 2.
That's one of my honorable mentions.
Okay, so it didn't win for you.
It didn't win.
All right, because Death Stranding 2, like, Kojima feels like always a bridesmaid and never a bride to me in a lot of ways, unless it's Metal Gear Solid 3.
Right.
Death Stranding 2 is a better Death Stranding. I feel that he has...
Gameplay-wise.
Yeah, gameplay-wise.
But
like,
not narratively.
Well, narratively similar, but like for me, it feels like the first game was establishing what is a strand game. The idea that I'm accepting his terminology of a strand game is a big win for Kojima.
Yeah.
Because that's a stupid name for a genre.
Very.
But what a strand game it was. Like, it's relaxing just to go trucking across the time fall.
Yeah, listening to sad music while you're delivering packages is a lot of fun.
Right, or like weird Japanese pop music.
Yeah.
You know,
both
and just
good.
And scooting along on zip lines, like you're just having a good time driving this big truck and Sam. And the story got better. Well, okay, let me change that. The characters got better.
Right.
The people that were acting were, I think, given a bit more leeway to be hammy.
Correct.
To really chew on the scenery in the way that game needed to chew on the scenery, because it certainly wasn't going to be...
Especially Higgs. Like, especially Higgs.
Well, yeah. I mean, I knew that Higgs had it in him. Die Hard Man.
Yes.
Surprised the hell out of me.
Yep. And Doll Man.
Okay, so like, if you're not familiar with this series... There's a lot of men in this series.
Yeah. And a bunch of women. The second game was much more woman-focused.
He still can't write women.
No, he can't. Look, I don't think it's sexist that a woman has to take off her clothes to breathe.
Listen, we all love Silent. Don't make fun of Silent.
I do love Silent.
Very stupid. But, I mean, like, yeah, like, I think that Kojima shines when his characters are strong, not when the story... Because, like, I don't think he's ever really nailed a story as much as like the characters kind of drive things along.
Right.
Metal Gear Solid wouldn't be Metal Gear Solid without Snake being David Hayter.
Correct.
You know, and I think that the Death Stranding 2 wouldn't be good without
Norman Reedus.
No, it'd be great without Norman Reedus.
He was barely in that shit.
He was barely there.
That's one of the big criticisms I have for that game is that the protagonist, the character you're playing, felt like a backseat driver to the narrative.
Yeah, he might as well have been silent.
Yeah.
Might have been better.
I think there was some really good acting, which I don't know if they were choices by Norman Reedus or just he felt disaffected that day while acting, but some of it really works. But in the first game, it's about him and like his reaction to death, to pain, to the world. And in this game, there's not much to him.
Well, it felt like a trap because his story concluded in the first game.
Yeah.
And I feel like a lot of things run into that trap where like it was a full arc in the first one. Now what?
Right.
And the now what was kind of interesting, but I think what got me was the gameplay was smoothed out. I kind of wish there was more challenges to get to where you were going because the entire game is based on travel. But the travel really wasn't much of a stressor. There was no friction with the travel for me. Even going up that stupid mountain, like it was just like, okay, I'd have to drive in zigzags instead of straight. That's it. But the story drove it for me, and it was just more of what I was wanting, which is moving like chemicals and metals and ceramics from one location to another. That's all I wanted, and it delivered. So congrats.
And I honestly, I don't think it delivered as narratively smoothly or impactfully as the first one, because I don't think that Nirvana was as impactful as the Mads Mikkelsen character in the first one, Cliff.
Yeah, but like it was more fun. Everyone was having fucking fun.
It was.
Nirvana was having fun.
Yeah, it was a great performance. Don't get me wrong. It's just narratively,
Troy Baker was having fun.
A lot of fun. But the narrative overall compared to the first one was a little bit lacking.
Right, but like, you know, it brought the things that I want out of Kojima, which is weird, fun, violence.
Yes.
You know,
and
like,
weird tentacle makeout scenes.
Right. Like you want more of the guy who shoots bees, you know, and like it had that.
The Pain.
Right. It had more of like the Pain style villains, you know, and twists.
Yep.
The idea that, again, spoilers, I'm sorry, that Die Hard Man was hiding in a closet for months, and he called it the Shadow Cabinet, is great.
And he reveals himself by doing a gay dance.
You know, that's what I want. That's real Kojima.
Yeah.
It feels like he broke in his shoes and now he's walking.
Uh-huh.
So I'm looking forward to the next one. I think that's when he's gonna go full sprint.
Mm-hmm.
I really hope so. The next honorable mention, I'm doing 3 honorable mentions.
Ooh.
I know, it's the video game. Should be my game of the year. If I was voting in a committee for game of the year, like if I was in the Oscar committee or whatever, I'd vote this game to be game of the year because it's the most defensible game of the year.
Mm-hmm.
Is Claire Obscure Expedition 30. I'm sorry.
It's fine. I still want to play. I haven't played it.
Everyone says it's great because it is great. It's great for me for different reasons. Like people always say like the narrative, it's the best narrative since The Last of Us.
Okay.
Part 1. Part 2 doesn't exist for me. Get out of there.
Yeah. Fuck you, Neil Druckmann. You're dead.
Yeah. Part 1 only. And that's true. I think that the narrative is very successful. I think the presentation is fantastic. It's driven by the music in more ways that I think people acknowledge. The dialogue around Expedition 33 sucks in a lot of ways. Not just the AI thing, but also the idea, like at the beginning it was like it was made by a small team. No, it fucking wasn't. It was made by a small team that hired multiple teams.
Right.
Don't do that. This movie was made by one person. No, it wasn't.
No, it wasn't.
Who was running the camera? But like it's a good game, and people rag on the gameplay, and I can see why because of the parry system. People generally are kind of about parrying. I think that it adds outlets to get away from that if you don't like that system. But for me, like the really successful part of this game as a whole is that it solves a chronic problem with turn-based strategy games that I think they're not acknowledging, which is that the problem with turn-based strategy games is that the amount of friction, the amount of time that it takes for you to go from I've decided what move to do to navigating the menu to get there has been bad.
Right.
You like think about a Final Fantasy game. You're like, all right, I go down to Magic. I'm in the Magic menu. I go down to Fire 3. So I would like to cast Fire 3.
Sorry, I call it Fireaga.
Don't do that.
It's Fire 3. It's Fire 3.
What's the Phantasy Star one?
Oh, it's fuck. It's like Explodus or something. It's so stupid.
Hell yeah. No, like what was the heal? Like what's the potion in Phantasy Star? It's
I don't.
Really, it's like try something.
Yeah, it's real bad. But I love those games.
I'll insert it here. All right, I've done my research. The Phantasy Star potions are called Monomate, Dimate, and Trimate. Because tri means 3, and it's bigger. Trimate. But you know, but the idea of like people hate turn-based strategy games because I hate to bring up Yahtzee right now, but Yahtzee, the game critic, it says like turn-based strategy games is like I navigate a menu to use gun on man. Like it doesn't, you know, it's not gamey enough. And Claire Obscure solves that problem in a very elegant way, which is that you select, like you have the 4 trigger. I hate to do this. You have the 4 triggers on a controller, right? And if you would like to use your left menu that has 4 skills that you assigned, you hit the left trigger, and then you have the 4 face buttons, and you hit like triangle. So I know that Fire 3 is on triangle left trigger.
Right.
That takes me less than a second to do. And it develops the rhythm, right? So like, because Claire Obscure is a rhythm game more than it is like a strategy game. Like, it's both. But like the rhythm is maintained. So it's not broken by like, okay, now Magic Lune needs to go down to her magic menu to select Fire 3. Right. It is just like Fire 3, back. You know, the enemy's turn. Now it's this person's turn, back. And it's like the rhythm bounces back and forth.
Okay.
In a way that I think that a lot of people that put it on their game of the year don't acknowledge that it did make significant technical improvements when it comes to game design.
So it sounds like a lot of people that criticize this game aren't meeting it at its level.
They're not
like
yeah.
it's. So I would.
They're not acknowledging it as a game,
right? And I would.
They're ignoring the game part of this game.
I haven't played it. I watched you play it a little bit. I understand it. I would liken it to kind of Sekiro, where that was a game I avoided for a long time because I thought it was really hard.
Yeah.
I just wasn't meeting the game where the game was at or what the game was doing. And it sounds like a lot of people that criticize it are kind of doing the same thing.
Yeah. It like Sekiro, you are forced to understand how to parry.
Mm-hmm.
Same here. Like you kind of do have to understand how to parry. It's not as scary as all that, because it's more like Parappa the Rappa than it is like, Street Fighter.
Okay.
You kind of develop a rhythm between yourself and the enemy, and it kind of is born out of that.
Would you say a lot of the criticism comes from a lot of people being poisoned by like AAA gaming, where it's
I think
same bullshit?
I think it's because a lot of the reason why people are praising it are not for game reasons. They like the story. They can't get enough of the story. The story is good. But I think that the reason why the story is good is because the gameplay is so frictionless.
Okay.
In a good way. Like, the strategy elements are easy to access in ways that I don't think it is in, say, Chrono Trigger.
Okay.
Right? But like it's so frictionless that people don't even comment on it.
Okay.
And that's kind of the beauty of it. So anyways, Clair Obscur, it's good. You should play it.
Honorable mention.
This one's hard for me.
Okay.
Because I think if we were to assign a theme to this year, one of those themes would be the past should be dead.
Yes.
Kill it.
Uh-huh.
Quote from our favorite Star Wars movie, Star Wars movie.
Uh-huh.
That we should stop revisiting things. There should never be a Metal Gear Solid 3 Delta, because
Agreed.
Metal Gear Solid 3 is very playable. You can just pick it up right now.
Yep.
I understand why you remake a Resident Evil, because tank controls are hard. It was like a thing of its time. I'm a defender.
Then I'm like, just get on the game's level.
But I'm a defender of tank controls. Don't get me wrong, but I would rather somebody experience Resident Evil 1 and then go back to tank controls, because otherwise they're just not going to pick it up.
Okay.
Right. But at the same time, you don't need to remake these things. You didn't need to remake Silent Hill 2. Really at all. You needed to release it. The only problem with Silent Hill 2 is there wasn't an easy way to play it.
Yeah.
They did an HD remake where they placed all the text with Comic Sans. Like, no, just give me the normal game.
Yeah, just put the game out.
Just put the game out.
It's like 300 megabytes. Just put it out.
Yeah, no, just do it. Instead, they give us this remake, and like, it's a good remake, but I just wanted the option.
Right.
And so and there's a lot, this happens all the time where they just remake something. They remade The Last of Us Part 1 and 2.
Yeah,
and
remastered and redid a bunch of stuff.
Right, like that just fucking came out.
Yep.
And so for me to go back and say my favorite game of the year is a remake is stupid. Final Fantasy Tactics is my favorite game of this year.
Okay.
It's amazing. I love it.
Uh-huh.
The non-altered version is very playable.
Yeah.
All these things I've been talking about that you shouldn't do. I love Final Fantasy Tactics, the Evilise Chronicles, and part of that is nostalgia. Don't get me wrong. I know that they got my ass. I played the hell out of the PS1 game with the little guys running around the field, and they shoot magic at each other.
Which you can play in this version. They released it along with the new version.
Sure. Oh, hell, I could just pirate it.
Correct.
That was never the problem. There was no problem. So why are they remastering it? And I realized that it's all voice acting. The one thing that I think it didn't need this, but I wanted it. I wanted it so bad without realizing it. Same with Disco Elysium, by the way, where because I played the version without voice acting. Could you imagine?
That would be tough.
Well, it's not that it's tough, but it would be missing something, right? Without the grizzled narrator, right? That's not what it sounds like, but you know where I'm going. It turned Final Fantasy Tactics into a Shakespearean play.
Think matters through, Delita. Where would you even go? You must calm yourself.
Calm myself? My only sister is taken by
cutthroat, and you would have me calm? I would have you obey reason. We know not where to begin. To search now would be fruitless.
Fruitless? You speak of my sister's life!
You heard my lord brother. He said he would not abandon her. But there's little we can do. Delita, I cannot breathe. Forgive me, Ramsar. Are you all right? I'll be fine.
I'd not believe a word of that fairy tale if I were you.
You call my brother a liar?
I do. I would not go out of my way to rescue some common maid.
What did you say?
I said he would be a fool to hold back an army for fear of spilling a few drops of your common blood.
Why, you...
Stop this, Delita!
Release me! Damn you, Ramsar! Release me!
It's as I've always said. Common blood, common man. You'll never be more than you were born, Delita. You don't belong in our world. You should be licking our boots with the rest of your ilk, churl.
It turned these characters, it added an extra layer of acting that these characters kind of demanded that, you know, just it wasn't that it wasn't possible at the time, they just didn't have the creative utility at the time.
Yeah.
Right? Because the translation was bad. Because like they just didn't care.
Right.
They Woolsey'd it. I don't know if you know Ted Woolsey at all.
I don't.
He did the original Final Fantasy translations.
Oh, okay, that guy.
That's where you get the spoony bard.
Right, okay.
You know, where he just kind of was guessing.
Okay.
He tried. He was just one guy. But Final Fantasy Tactics, like the voice acting on it was, it felt almost too good for it. Where like these weren't video game voice actors. These were very serious.
They're actors.
They're very serious actors who took their role very seriously, and it added a layer of depth that made me happy because it made other people realize how good this game was. Right? Because the thing that killed me about Final Fantasy Tactics was that the legacy it had after it was released in the modern internet era was that it was a big like revolutionary leftist kind of a thing where like false quotes would be established for it. Like the WeGraph quote of like, if the only punishment for a crime is a fine, then it only punishes the poor.
Right.
It's like that's I agree, but also that's not from the game.
Right.
Right. That wasn't there. You know, like there's good things in the game that reflect that, but go to the game.
Like a real game quote that I think rocks is blame yourself or God.
Yeah, that's like, and so like to see an entire crowd of people who would never touch this game go back and touch it because there's voice acting. That's useful. That's important. That's great for me. And like that is a good remake. You know, it's not adding color to a black and white movie. It is adding a modern necessity to something that should have been voiced.
And it's something like I watched you play a lot of it.
Yeah.
Because, spoiler alert, sometimes I just like to watch Nate play video games. It's how we hang out. And that was a game we both loved. We both played a lot of. The thing about that remake is that it doesn't change the gameplay. It doesn't really change the mechanics. It might change some of the names of things, but the game itself is the exact same. But adding, like you said, that layer of voice acting and the new translation with like more
these and thous, but like better. Come on.
But it totally fits. And I don't think, like, I didn't remember who Maluda was before, but now I won't forget because that voice actress was so fucking good.
Right.
Like, they were not like, they weren't the Troy Bakers or the Nolan Norths. It was just a bunch of fucking British actors, like voice actors, unnamed people who came in and voiced this, like, what is it, 30-hour game?
Yeah, like brought it to the point where they weren't treating it like a video game.
Yes.
Right? Like, think about the end of Tar.
Yeah.
Tar's greatest punishment was that she was creating an orchestral score to a video game.
Yes.
That was her ultimate punishment.
Uh-huh.
And, like, a lot of people, like, it makes me happy that we're not at that point anymore. Where, like, if somebody's a voice actor for a video game, they're not treated like fucking garbage.
Right.
Right? Where they can come to this project and feel proud of the work they have done.
Mm-hmm. And we've reached this stage like that we don't have in animation movies anymore, where these voice actors are voice actors. They're not celebrities voicing these characters, which I fucking love.
Right. It can rarely work.
Mm-hmm.
Usually does not work when you get like a celebrity to do it. Like movies are plagued with this because they need to have the celebrity power.
Yeah,
on
the Mario
title.
with Chris Pratt.
Yeah, Chris Pratt.
What are we doing?
He's not a good voice actor.
No.
That's the wildest thing about it. He's not even good at the job he was given.
No.
Fuck, who was the original Mario guy?
All I can think is Captain Lou, but that's not him.
It's a Mia Mario.
Yeah.
Could you like that guy should be voicing Mario?
He should.
Because Mario, he's just an Italian
He's
guy.
just fucking Mario.
He's just fucking Mario. Anyways, yes, Final Fantasy Tactics, The Evilise Chronicles is my game of the year.
Mm-hmm.
Because it made me the happiest. That's it.
Okay. I think that's a pretty good reason. I gotta pee again.
Okay.
And get a second drink. Third drink?
By the way, Gollum is in Claroscure.
We came back from our pee break with some Coors Banquet beer that my dad left in his house.
So he doesn't get the shakes?
Yeah.
All right.
Did you notice like how hard it was to get the cap off?
Sure.
So did you also notice the expiration date was July 14th, 2025?
Does beer expire?
We're about to find out. Oh, that's awful.
That's fine.
I don't like it.
If it was hot during the summer, I could see it.
Okay, so honorable mention for me, Death Stranding 2. We talked about it a lot.
Yeah, we did.
No need to really go into.
What's your favorite song in Death Stranding 2?
Horizon Dreamer? Horizon Dreamer? Or
that's the one where his wife died too, right?
Yeah, Asylums for the Lonely is really good. I like that one.
Woodkid surprised me actually. I wasn't a big Woodkid guy.
I wasn't either, but I like him. I kind of look like Woodkid now. He's got a beard and he's bald.
Yeah, he's very French though.
He is very French. So I don't need to go into that. But my favorite game of the year, also a turn-based RPG, Yakuza Like a Dragon.
Yakuza.
So you proposed this challenge to me. I don't even remember how long ago.
The play every Yakuza game challenge.
Every Yakuza game, and I played all. So there's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Song of Life. That's 7, right?
Yeah, Kiwami means extreme.
Kiwami means extreme. And then the 8th one was Yakuza Like a Dragon.
These are short games, right? So it's like
no, that's the thing. All of them are 60+ hours.
Not the way you play them.
Yeah, I put like over 100 in all of them, I think.
Yakuza 4, I think, is like, for me, was like 150.
Yeah, I did a lot in Yakuza 4. Oh my God.
Wait, no, the Yakuza 5. Sorry. Yakuza 5 is the really long one.
I mean, yeah, that one's too long. It's one of my least favorites.
Disagree.
Which I can do a Yakuza ranking after this. But I want to talk about Yakuza Like a Dragon. So, listener, I don't know if you play these games. You probably haven't. They're in Japanese subtitle games. It's about the Japanese Yakuza, the mafia.
Can I give you like the pitch I gave you at the beginning?
Yeah.
Which is that the Yakuza series is always based around this one fake location in Japan. And
starring one guy.
Starring one guy, one Kiryu Kazuma.
Yep.
And it was the dream of like, I think every game developer before that period, or currently, where the space is memorized.
Yeah.
Where the entire city block, you know exactly
the
where
space is a character.
Right. Exactly. It's the dream of all movie directors, to be honest, where like the space becomes the locus of all your attention. Not necessarily Kiryu. Kiryu's great. But when Kiryu's gone, you can live without it. But when like Kamurocho's gone, you feel its absence.
You get weird, yeah.
And like, cause Tyler, where's Champion Street? Where's Earth Angel? Where's the Earth Angel bar in Kamurocho?
It's just north of Pink Street. It's in the Champion District.
What's that ramen shop on Pink Street?
Kyosho numbers 1 star or whatever.
It's 5 star. Don't say whatever. You ruined my argument.
No, but I know it's Kyosho something star.
Right. Like that you feel at home in this location.
Yeah, I know it. I know where the children's park is.
That's right.
I know like
1, 2, and 3.
Yeah. So I have plunked a lot of hours into these games. Like I am invested in the characters. Like tomorrow, I have 3 Yakuza statues that I ordered 9 months ago showing up from Japan.
Ooh.
To the point that I love those games. Like I made fun of you for playing them because I thought they were stupid. It's like, oh, what's this Japanese game where you're running and playing Virtua Fighter?
Did you ever play like the fishing game?
Of course I did. I played fishing in all of them.
No, like the arcade one in.
Yes.
Actually, no, you haven't. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've put a lot of like, so these are very long. I'm not going to say complicated narratives, but they are intricate in the stories that they tell. There's a lot of twists and turns, like memorable characters, like incredibly memorable characters to the point that I remember Mr. Libido. And that was fucking 600 hours ago.
Mr. Shakedown.
Mr. Shakedown. I miss him.
Like there's even side characters that like live in my heart. Like
Pocket Circuit Racer?
Pocket Fighter.
Yeah, Pocket Fighter.
He's there. His arc of being a young guy who does like, stock car, like electric. What is that called?
Pocket car racing.
Like tiny car racing on a track.
Yeah, on a track.
From a young man to an old man who's like, I've wasted my life driving these stupid cars.
Yeah. And so they're like really, there's a lot of over the top action, a lot of over the top emotion, but you come to like know these characters, appreciate them, really dig them. And the story kind of ends with Yakuza Song of Life. The main character tells it, like he fakes his death, and then you see him walk off, like leaving his adopted daughter and her baby behind.
Yeah.
And then you come to the game I played this year, which is called Yakuza Like a Dragon, where they introduce a new protagonist. His name is Ichiban.
Number 1. Not a real name in Japan, as it turns out. Japanese, they don't name their kids Ichiban.
His name is Kasuga Ichiban. And I was super fucking skeptical of this game because I have put 600 hours with these characters that I knew and loved. And I'm getting a new game with all new characters and a new gameplay style. It went from like third-person action game to turn-based RPG.
Yeah.
And I put probably 130 hours into this RPG. And it tells a really complicated story. And I mean that emotionally complicated story. It's really easy to follow. But an emotionally complicated story about the power of found family and staying with your friends, the people that care about you, the people that you care about, to like putting everything else aside for that. And 2 times in my life, I have found myself crying while playing a video game. One of them was Disco Elysium.
Sure.
And the other one was Yakuza Like a Dragon. And I got to the end of this game where the main character, who is someone I've come to love and appreciate through the 130 hours I put in this game, where he's crying, telling his maybe brother that he loves him and he'll never desert him because they're family. And
the young master.
The young master. And he does this to his new friends. Like the character of Nanba, like
the great thing about, like, not to jump in, but like the great thing about his found family, the friends that he made while he was at rock bottom, was that they see this abusive relationship that he's desperately trying to get back into and are telling him to stop.
Yeah.
Like, even at the end, he's just like, no, this guy tried to kill you.
Yeah.
He wants you dead now.
Yeah. And like, it really, like, it is such an earnest game about how you should always try to love and welcome people back into your life as long as they are trying to get back into your life. It's like surprisingly moving, surprisingly beautiful. And of course, I heavily fuck with the character who's a nurse that fucked up his life as a nurse who fucked up his life. And the whole time, like, so his new friend that he makes, his name is Namba. He's a nurse. Namba betrays him.
Well, he's not just a nurse.
He's a homeless guy and a nurse. Both things I have been. He betrays him. He betrays the protagonist, and the protagonist like never gives up on him. Everyone's like saying, no, Namba fucked you over. He's destroyed you. He's made your life worse. And he's like, he's Namba. He's my friend. and he gets to Namba, and Namba's like, I fucking hate you. I destroyed you. And he's like, no, you're my friend. No matter what happens, you saved my life. We are friends. And like, as someone who's not close with anyone in his family, as I record on Christmas Day, actively avoiding my family, having a family that you create, that you choose, is a really beautiful part of the human experience. And it's not often reflected in media. And I think it was reflected beautifully in Yakuza Like a Dragon, to the point that when Ichiban is crying at the end of the game because his family is leaving him or dying, I was tearing up and crying as well, because I had gone on this journey personally and with this game. And the fact that this studio could make this game where I'd spent 500 hours with these other characters, and they get maybe passing mention or very little time in this new game, and I'm completely enraptured with these new characters, their relationships, their dynamics, their quirks, to the point that I am fucking sobbing at 5 a.m. as I beat this game. I could not fucking believe it. And I was like, oh, I'm all in on this shit forever.
They've done it again.
They've done it again. And
like, would you say it hits harder than Yakuza 0?
Yes, much harder, because
Yakuza 0 like feels like the closest game to it, where like there's an emotional arc with the Joker style character.
Right. And honestly, Yakuza 0 is not one of my favorites, because I think Yakuza 0 only hits harder if you know the characters already. And I know that they made that game to introduce new people to the characters in the game, but a lot of Yakuza 0 is made for people that's already played the games. And I hadn't played the games. Like, I played Yakuza 0 first. So I was like, okay, I guess this all makes sense somehow, but it doesn't hit as hard as, like...
It's hard to sell somebody on a series that takes 600 hours.
Yes.
And you can see why I still recommend, if you want to get into it, you play Yakuza 0.
Yeah, that is the best place to start, because it gives the best of what the Yakuza games can be.
Best foot forward.
And
because otherwise you might get scared if I say, like, play what? Yakuza Kiwami 1?
Yeah.
Like, no.
And as we know, Kiwami means extreme.
Yeah, it's a bit too extreme from your first one.
And, like, it's really worthwhile. Like, even if you've never played the Yakuza games, Like a Dragon, I think, could still hit pretty hard, but I definitely see how it wouldn't. But the really beautiful thing is they made this new standalone thing that they intend to make more of. Like, they made another one. They made...
I'm curious what you think about Infinite Wealth.
I'm gonna get to it. I was gonna play it. There's these other two offshoots games called The Judgment and Lost Judgment. I think I'm gonna skip those and go directly to the
you should.
The man who erased his name, which is in sort of a denouement epilogue story about the main character from the previous games, which I really want to get to because I care about that motherfucker.
I just can't quit you, Kiryu.
I can't quit Kazuma Kiryu. He's just so wonderful. And so that is my game of the year, because I don't, as much as I like them, as much as I play them, which is not very much. Like, I only play games you recommend.
Can you separate yourself from a Stockholm Syndrome like process with playing a game for so long?
Yeah.
Like, okay, so like I don't know if there's a great way to ask that, but like if you put 600 hours into a game series, you have a times 10 modifier on any emotional arc that hits because you've just been there for 600 hours.
Well, that's the thing about this one though. Like, I didn't have the emotional arc with these characters. Like, I didn't know who Jun Ji-han was. I mean,
you kind of do.
Kind of.
Well, you know his twin.
I know his body double. But like, here's this new character and a new story, which has no bearing on the rest of the series that I am involved in, that I care about, that I see a fucking computer-generated guy crying, and I'm crying with him because I know how he feels, and I know what it's like to try and forgive someone who fucking hates you. And you can't stop caring about them, even though they've ruined your life or want to ruin your life. Hello, every one of my relatives, I still care about them, but oof.
It's complicated.
And I didn't get that type of emotional resonance in any of the other games. And like, I don't play a lot of games
because Ichiban's different. Like, I think it goes down to like who Ichiban is as a character. He's not Kiryu.
No.
Right? Because I think
he has sex 4 times in that game. Kiryu never has sex.
Kiryu would never have sex unless it was with Yumi. But Kiryu, I think, is a great protagonist because I think he's very fatherly.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he he feels like he has all the answers, even though he acknowledges he does not.
Right.
Right. But he feels incredibly reliable as a voice of not truth.
Well,
but
it's like moral backbone.
Yes.
Like he's always himself. He always stands by what he says and what he believes in.
Right. Whereas with Ichiban, he's not entirely reliable as a character. He's a bumbling doofus, and he says, "I am a bumbling doofus."
But he means well. It's a genuine, earnest, meaning well in every situation.
Right. Like he should be coyly sweet.
Yeah.
But he's not, because I think that he is like, you keep on saying, "Stop doing this, Ichiban. You are hurting yourself."
Yeah. And everyone around him saying, "Stop doing this, Ichiban. You're only hurting yourself." He's like, "No, I'm not."
Right. Because like when you look at a scenario, he was like raised in a brothel.
Yeah.
Born in a mountain, raised in a cave. Fucking
fucking and trucking is all he craves. Yeah.
Loving his friends and trucking is all he craves.
Right.
And Ichiban's great.
And all of the characters in that game are misfits and outcasts to their societies or their social groups that they belong in. And as two guys that are social outcasts and misfits, we've found each other a lot like that, and we kind of attract social outcasts and misfits.
Yeah, there's nothing I love more than a story about losers.
Yeah.
Same. Yeah, and like this is a story about losers.
This is all about losers, and it's really quite beautiful and moving, even though it involves babies trapped in lockers.
Yeah. But have you thought about like demons being in stones? How about that?
I had not thought of demons and stones. No.
What if people were poor?
What if? What's your
video games?
That's video games.
What's your final category? What's the last one you got on there? Or do you want me to go? I have one ready.
I mean, I have two that I could talk about. But
You have two more categories?
I do. It sucks.
You got 6?
Yeah, I don't know.
I guess you go once and then I go after. Go. What's your next one, Mr. 6 categories?
Am I doing all 6?
No, just do one more, and then I'll do one, and then you do the last one.
Okay, all right.
Because you forced my hand.
I'm sorry, I didn't count.
Yeah, you don't know how to count. It's fine.
So the next one is best album of the year, music album.
Music.
Mhm.
I've never heard of it.
I know.
I've been listening to Claire Obscure, the soundtrack.
I know what you've been listening to.
It's quite good. That and this, So Much More, the Haruka song.
Which I could play. I have right here.
Yeah.
So my album of the year, and this is gonna be a long one, is Egg and Dart by Murder by Death.
Okay.
Because that is
their last.
My favorite band's farewell album.
Yeah.
And I'll get a little. We'll go raw.
Okay.
We're going raw. I found Murder by Death when we lived in our first apartment away from home.
Barger.
Because I was trying to download Barry Gordy's The Last Dragon.
Yeah, okay.
Because people online told me I should watch that movie. I was like, I should watch Barry Gordy's Last Dragon.
It is good.
So I searched The Last Dragon. And I found an MP3. It was called You Are the Last Dragon and You Have the Power of the Glow.
Yep.
Which I didn't know at the time in 2008, Tyler, that was a song by the band Murder by Death called You Are the Last Dragon and You Have the Power of the Glow. So I found this really weird song, weird punk, but also experimental song. I was like, oh, I like this. And it's like, oh, it's listed by Murder by Death. And so I started looking up their other stuff. And from then on, I have been a fan of their music from then till now. And I didn't know a single person in my life who had ever even heard of them until I took Writing 121 as a nursing prerequisite. I went into that class and I met one of the coolest, most badass looking women I've ever met in my life. We vibed immediately. We've been friends ever since. Her name is Lindsay.
I know Lindsay.
And Lindsay...
She's a big dog.
Well, not anymore.
Marmaduke died?
No, that's her friend Hallie's dog. She moved to Chicago with her husband. Lindsay, I had made some comment, and she was like, is that a Murder by Death quote? And I was like, Bwong! My brain did an Inception sound. If you want to hit the button. Don't hit the button. Please don't hit Inception. Don't. We did it. But Lindsay, like this one of the coolest, like hottest people I've ever seen. Like great, one of my friends. She's sitting there with like her Twilight Zone door tattoo, like a thing that my friendship with Lindsay always was. And like I kept that friendship when my partner at the time very much didn't want me to talk to Lindsay because she was jealous that Lindsay and I were going to hook up. We've never hooked up. We're just friends. But I memorized Lindsay's phone number and I would text her in secret because she was my friend. Like that's how much this friendship mattered to me.
I'm learning things.
And how like awful that partner was for me and how manipulative and how much she was trying to control me. But Lindsay and I talked music. Like,
I don't want you to hook up with Lindsay.
No, absolutely not.
I don't want
one. She's married, and two, we're just friends.
I don't want you to hook up with Lindsay.
It's not going to happen.
Delete her number.
Nope. Other people than you have tried that. It didn't work.
Yeah, but I'm stronger. I know your phone's password.
Everybody does. But Lindsay and I.
What, 6262?
It's 424242.
Whoops, I gave out mine.
But Lindsay would like share bands with me. Like she got me on AJJ, formerly Andrew Jackson Jihad.
They went woke. Derogatory, actually. I think about it.
And so like we would always share music back and forth. But one thing that Lindsay and I always did was go to concerts together. Like we went to a house show in Eugene and saw a punk band that's now super fucking famous. I'm not going to name drop it because I'm not like that.
I want to know.
Is Joyce Manor. I saw them at a house show. You haven't heard of them. You're not into that scene.
I've been to house shows.
Yes, but you don't know who Joyce Manor is.
That's true.
So we went to shows together. We went to Andrew Bird together back before people loved Andrew Bird. We went to countless Murder by Death shows.
Mm-hmm.
And this year in July for their farewell tour, I went to Chicago to see a friend, my friend Andy. Lindsay lives in Chicago with her husband. And Lindsay and I got to go to our last Murder by Death concert together.
Mm-hmm. And
I kind of feel bad about the experience because...
No, I know the story.
Because when I was there, like me and our friend Andy from the Thomas Kincaid episode, we were drinking, we were hanging out with a bunch of...
How was our audio during the concert?
Better. So Andy, myself, and Lindsay, we're all experienced in our substance use. And so Andy had procured some fungi, some magic mushrooms. She had
psilocybin drugs. What are you doing?
Psilocybin drugs, which she had some, I had some, Lindsay had some. We've all done this together before. Well, Andy hadn't been there when. Doesn't matter.
Don't be coy.
But Lindsay,
you've done drugs on the show.
Yeah.
Well,
not this show, but previous one.
Yeah.
But Lindsay's husband was not an experienced drug taker,
Yeah.
and so her husband Nick
don't do that in public.
Had 3 drinks and then some mushrooms, and we were all. Rest of us were fine.
Yeah.
And so we go to this concert, and we're having like a great time, great emotional time.
Yeah.
And Lindsay's husband starts to freak out and they have to leave early because I kind of we all peer pressured him into taking some mushrooms
Well, define peer pressure. Was it like you're taking them, he's like, I don't want to be left behind? Or is it like, you should take this. This is a good time.
It was kind of like hey, this is a fun time. You should take this if you want to. And he's like, well, I have to work tomorrow. I was like, oh, then definitely don't take them. Like, if you have things to do, don't do this right now. And he's like, no, I'm going to do this.
Okay.
And so we did, and he had a bad time, and they had to leave early. So I felt really fucking bad that Lindsay didn't get to finish that concert.
Mm-hmm.
And she was supposed to come to Portland to see it with us, you and me, when we went up there to see their farewell Portland show. And she didn't because her very close friends eloped, and it was the same weekend, so she didn't get to fly, which really fucking sucks for her because the 2 bands that she and I bonded over the most were Murder by Death and AJJ. And AJJ was opening for Murder by Death. So it felt like there was going to be this like complete ending to this like music friendship that she and I had that we could share together. And that didn't get to happen. And that feels like a real fucking bummer. But their album is my favorite album of the year. Go listen to it or don't. But Lindsay texted me recently because she said, hey, I heard something and I thought of you. And I was like, oh, okay. And she's like, hey, I found this new musician. He's kind of like David Byrne meets Cake meets Jeff Rosenstock. And I was like, hold on, I'm in. She's like, here's a song that reminds me of you. And she sent me a song by Victor Jones called The Shoulder Song. And I'm listening to it, it's like, oh, this is like weird. And then like a minute into the song, he stops and then he yells, I like mean women. I like soft men. And sometimes I need to be alone. And I texted that to her and she's like, that's exactly why I thought of you. And so I've really been fucking with this guy, Victor Jones. Like Lindsay and I have been texting back and forth about how we like Victor Jones.
Oh, I thought you were going to say like how you like soft men and hard women.
I mean women.
Well, okay.
But
you just like a wolf cut. It's fine.
I do. Shut up. I do like both those things very much. And so we've been texting about that, and I've been listening to a lot of Victor Jones. So I'm going to throw out a recommendation. Victor, I think you would really like a song called I Get Hurt. It's really good. He's got a bunch of stuff out there.
Yeah.
He's not super popular yet, but I imagine he will be. And the shoulder song's really good. Like, I like Victor Jones. It's weird. It's experimental. It's fun. It's earnest. It's weird. But Egg and Dart by Murder by Death, my favorite album of the year, probably because it's tied up to a lot of emotion in my life that meant a lot to me. And when we went to see them in Portland, I was fucking sobbing because they ended their show with my two favorite Murder by Death songs, which I did not expect. Shia La, which is just the singer singing alone with a guitar, and then Alas.
Alas seems obvious.
Yeah, I mean, Alas,
but whatever. Like obvious is not bad.
No, and it's fitting.
Yeah.
And I've like written an essay about this, but I feel better just talking about it now because I fucking loved it. Like,
yeah,
it was important to me. Like in every big event in my life, there was typically a new Murder by Death album, and they're gone now. And that's the thing I have to contend with because there are things in my life that are just gone now.
It's weird when things end.
Yeah.
But especially like when you hit 40.
Yeah. There is
like
that.
when things are just gone. Because like the older you get, the more things are just gone.
Yeah.
And you won't get them again. There'll be new things, but like they'll be different.
They're different. Yeah. And like Murder by Death is now gone. And I still listen to them. Like I still love them.
They're not dead.
And yeah. And if you haven't listened to them, I highly recommend going and checking out some of their more recent stuff. Like it's all really good.
Yeah.
And it's all really weird. And like I vibe with it, but it's gone. And that's a thing I have to move on from. And Lindsay texting me this new guy, Victor Jones, and us connecting over that type of music, realized that though Murder by Death is gone, I'm still friends with Lindsay and we still talk about stuff that we love and we still find new things together. And like that to me is really beautiful.
Yep. The past is dead. Kill it.
So,
you're finding new things.
So the album of the year, Egg and Dart by Murder by Death. Check it out. It's great.
Yeah, but have you considered that the paintress, she's crying? It's the Claire Obscure lyrics. It's in French. It's funny, actually. The French lyrics give away the entire plot of the game. But I don't speak French. I don't speak French.
It's fine.
Yeah, no, that was a good show.
Yeah, it was. Like, I mean, honestly, AJJ coming out to the Portland audience and their first thing was, this is like a USO show for Antifa. It's like, fuck yeah, we're there.
Yeah. They were better before.
Their new stuff is not the best.
But it's fine though. Like,
but I still like a lot of their output.
Right.
And we've moved on from that and they've moved on from that.
Yeah. I haven't. My music taste is very strange. Like not strange, it's just non-existent. It's whatever movie or video game I was playing at any given time.
I have been listening to a lot of movie soundtracks.
Movie soundtracks are good.
They're good. And also Victor Jones. So check out Victor Jones, I Get Hurt / the Shoulder Song. He's got some great albums out. Check them out.
Okay. I won't.
You should. I think you'd like the Shoulder Song, and I really think you'd like I Get Hurt.
I mean, when you say Shoulder Song, I do think of the Sweater Song.
Yeah, because it is also like a long, epic song like the Shoulder Song the Sweater Song.
It's not like the Sweater Song.
Not at all. It's completely different.
Not good. I've turned so hard on Weezer. It's fine.
Yeah.
Watch me unravel. I'll soon be naked.
Lying on the floor. Lying on the floor.
Good karaoke song. Anyways. Okay, so I guess it's my final category.
Okay.
My category is theme of the year.
Theme?
Like, no, because like people try to make a theme for next year. I don't fucking know what's gonna happen next year. I have no clue.
Yeah, probably not a lot of good things.
I could be dead.
I hope you're not. I hope I'm not dead.
Who knows?
That'd really be a bummer for us and our listeners.
Guess what? Someone you know is gonna die next year.
Someone we know did die this year.
Well, yeah, it's true, but like someone next year is also going to die.
Yeah.
People die every year.
Lots of them.
So my theme of the year is the perverted arts.
Okay, I was curious. You mentioned this, and I did not know what you mean, so I'm very excited.
My theme of the year is the perverted arts. Explicit perverted arts. Because you can say a lot for the perverted arts, and like there are degrees of the perverted
Are you
arts.
talking about pornography?
No, pornography is for jorking it.
Oh, I don't watch pornography.
Yeah, you've mentioned several times. It's fine.
I don't get it. But go on. With your perverted arts, let's learn.
Do you want to explain pornography to you?
No, you look at naked people fucking, you pull on your little worm and it pukes. I get that. It just doesn't feel good to me.
That's not how I would describe pornography. I feel like I have to, given that my topic is the perverted arts. So pornography.
Do you need to explain pornography? Okay, let's hear it.
I feel like I do, because you always explain it in the way that your lizard pukes, and I'm like, no, it's different. Pornography is like somebody salaciously insinuates to you that they want to have sex with you.
Okay.
And like, I guess the thing is about pornography, it's different for everybody, right? Whatever gets your rocks off, man. Like, usually for me, it is somebody like doing a come hither, kind of not necessarily like, here's a dude and they're smashing, like
a JOI? Kind of like, oh, this is how you jerk your shit off or whatever?
No. It's more of like a kind of like invitation, like, hey, would you like to fuck me? That'd be cool. I'm like, yes,
I would like that.
I would like that, yeah. And like, then everyone's pornography is different. Some people like feet. Some people like, I don't know, like something weird. What's weird? What's a weird pornography thing?
Fucking someone's stoma, like the bag they shit in on their stomach. You fuck that hole. Seen it.
Perverted arts.
Perverted arts. That's the weirdest thing I'd think of. And like, if you like that, it's fine. I'm not here to kick shame.
Just be safe.
Yeah.
Just be safe, everyone.
Yeah.
But the perverted arts, like for the last year, I've been thinking about the perverted arts because I feel like it is under attack. Like many things are just under attack.
Yeah.
But especially like this one is the most concerning thing for me because it's hard for me to relate to being captured and being sent to another country because that's not a risk for me.
No.
And it's not a risk for, but like what is a risk for me is the idea of like a censored thought. Right?
THOT?
Both.
Okay.
Right. Where it's just like, you can't think this. You can't watch this. It is illegal to watch this. That idea has always kind of upset me. And so when, say, like Texas says you must enter your ID to watch a pornography, it's not that I'm like, oh, they should watch pornography. They need to do it. Like, you always have to get that defense of like, by the way, this, I'm normal, but like I'm here to defend the perverts. So like I'll get that right off the top. But no, we're all perverts in our own way.
We all are perverts.
But like in Texas, you have to give your ID in order to watch pornography now, and like some other states.
Physical media owners stay winning.
A bit, yeah. Like I forget, I think it was Rory Blank actually who mentioned like, I bet you that the roadside pornography DVD purveyors are like winning.
Yeah, forest porn is going to make a comeback in a big way.
Because nobody wants to say like, I like jorking it. Officially, here's my driver's license. We all like to keep it kind of a secret that nobody does this.
Yeah.
And so to me, like, oh no, pornography is under attack. But yes, though.
It is, yeah.
Right. And so, I hate to bring it back to games, but games have kind of gone under this sort of perverted arts attack where payment processors have been denying like game providers like Steam and whatnot of selling specific games, right?
Like True Love, the game we played.
Yeah, you want to talk about True Love? Tell me what's True Love.
True Love was a Japanese sex emulation game that Nate had downloaded from Something Awful that I put a lot of hours in trying to romance the women because it showed you porn.
Can I? So
I was 16.
Little divergent topic here. It was a dating simulator.
Yeah.
It wasn't necessarily even like a sex simulator because you only saw maybe a boob.
No, dude. If you could see everything if you got all the points. I got all the points.
But dating simulators are pornography without like seeing tits and ass.
And I'll tell you, you made fun of me once, and I'll never forget it.
Story of our friendship.
Because when I was playing this game, I was like, here, let me show you how to get the like wizard to show up to give you stat increases. You looked at my screen, you're like, you named your main character Tyler. So they call out your name when they're fucking, huh? And I'm like, ah!
I'm sorry.
No,
I'm sorry.
You were right. You were right. You were absolutely right.
But like, this is just human experience. You do shit that gets your rocks off.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's sad, and that's okay.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's not so sad. That's also okay too. But like the idea that like a Visa could say, no, we don't want you to sell this game because some other stakeholders in our company might get upset by this. And so therefore it's removed from your store. We won't process payments for this particular game. Steam, the company, says, okay, we can't risk souring ourselves to Visa,
right?
The credit card company that controls every payment processing. I'm going to use my Amex on Steam. And so like, whatever, long story short for all this is that there are various powerful entities that are like shutting down the Perverted Arts. And I hate to talk about the game Horses right now, but I feel like I have to.
Again with this shit.
So the game Horses it's not even bad. Like we've watched some bad movies in like the last couple of months. Would you say that we've watched some like like Irreversible?
Yeah.
We haven't watched Irreversible recently.
We
but
watched Gummo, and then I independently watched and finished Solo.
Oh, come on. I watched a good 2/3 of Solo.
Dog, you did not see them bathing in shit and eating shit from an ass.
No.
But it's fine.
What about Pink Flamingos?
That was actual shit from a dog's ass, like in one take. It was incredible. Like 10 out of 10, 5 stars.
Why?
Because it's
you have to tell me why, because I think people demand to know why the perverted arts are important.
Because
you have to defend it.
Because subversion makes you question yourself and your own boundaries and reevaluate what you think, what you like, and what you see. And if you constantly move along in your comfortable little bubble and you never question that, you never challenge it, you never fight any of that, then it's a lot easier for you to just let things disappear or let things get pushed away, let things get taken away by some authoritarian force.
Okay, so I'm going to read a quote from the article. Horses, written by Matthew Kumar.
Okay.
I'll add a link on the notes. Specifically, they talk about the game Horses, but really, because the game Horses isn't good, and it isn't even like all that subversive. The genitals are pixelated out. That's how like mild it is. Right.
That's why I never got into Japanese porn when I liked porn. It's like, it's all pixels. I don't need to imagine. I want to see that shit.
No, see, when it's pixelated, then you don't know what's there. It could be
okay,
anything.
that's a plus.
It could be anything. It could be like, the Sarlacc down there. You don't know.
Whoa.
Your dick's going to be in there for 1,000 years. We don't know how that works. But like, anyways, Horses is a vehicle for reinvigorating the conversation about the perverted arts. It's Piss Christ. So do you know Piss Christ?
I don't.
Really? You don't know?
Don't know Piss Christ.
So, are you?
Is that what you meant when you said Christ is king? Piss Christ is king?
You really don't know Piss Christ?
I don't.
Okay, so an artist, I want to say in the 70s, wanted to say something about religion and just. Well, he wanted to have the perverted arts be the topic of conversation. So he filled a jar full of urine.
Okay.
Pee.
Yeah. Pee.
He filled a jar of pee, and he put Christ, a figurine of Christ our Savior, into the urine, and then put it on an art exhibit. And he's like, "All right, discuss." Did not go over well.
No, I can imagine it wouldn't.
Right. But like that wasn't the point. It wasn't even like Christ being in urine. It was about the conversations that it brung forth. Right. And that was the importance of the art. It wasn't necessarily even like what it was, because what it was is very simple. I could do it. You could do it. But the conversation of it being an art piece was the important part.
Right.
Right. That's Piss Christ. And so Horses inadvertently, I don't think even intentionally.
An accidental Piss Christ?
Yeah, kind of. Right. Because I like small personal story. I saw Horses at a trade show called Day of the Devs, where I went in, I saw Horses. I'm like, oh, this looks neat. I'm a sick, nasty freak. Look at this farm that has people on it who are treated like horses in the Mr. Hands sense.
Oh, okay.
Mr. Hands is the
human claw horse fucking case. Yes, we know. Anybody listening to this knows about Mr. Hands. A
Sure.
horse fucked a dude to death.
Yup.
And we watched it.
No, but yes, we
did. And we watched the documentary Zoo. Check that out if you want to have a bad time.
So many bad times out there. And like, put a pin in that. Anyways, like long story short, Horses is not that, but it was banned from Steam, from the Epic Games Store, from what was the other one it was banned from? Not from Itch and not from GOG, but like those are two stores that you really have to be like a game pervert to go seek out.
Yeah, I've never heard of those two.
Sure. You know, and having played a little bit of Horses, it's very mild. Like its commentary is like, what if people were treated like objects? And like you who have seen Solo,
yeah,
you know, like we have been on the internet for a very, very long time. We've seen people be beheaded.
Yeah.
We've seen two people fuck on a dead bear.
One of the funniest videos I've ever seen in my life.
We've seen Mr. Hands. We've seen Goatsy. There are so many things that are so much worse than what was portrayed fictionally in Solo.
Yeah, I am closer to Tub Girl than I am with my sister.
Right. And so when you watch Solo, you're like, I understand what they're going for here. Yeah, this is nasty. I've seen worse. And so the conversation, like the Overton window of perversion has been shifted so far since the inception of the internet that the idea that we are banning the game Horses is absurd.
Yeah.
Because it like the thing that supposedly got them canceled was there was a little girl riding a adult woman as a horse. And like they were saying like, hey, you can't show this. They removed that and added an adult woman riding another woman as a horse. Still got banned. You have to go out of your way to buy this game. Because Visa would be upset. Or
so listeners, we demand you go out and buy a copy of Horses.
It's $5. $5. But I want to like finish this up with a quote.
Yeah.
From this article that I mentioned ages ago about comparing Horses to Solo and why Solo is useful as something to talk about. The reason for the season, the reason for the Perverted Arts. Quote. There's gonna be two quotes. There's a quote and within a quote. Here we go.
I love it.
But what sets Solo apart is not that it's titillating.
You mentioned Solo?
This mentions Solo. This article.
I did not know that what I watched was going to be timely.
Here we go. But what sets Solo apart is not that it's titillating. It's not that it's intended to excite or even shock. It seems like a side effect. In fact, there was an attempt to create the work that was indigestible. Quote within a quote.
Yep.
I told myself I have to react and make products that are as inconsumable as possible. Know that is utopian because everything ends up being consumed. At the same time, know that there is something inconsumable in art and that we need to stress the inconsumable as a quality of art. Therefore, with all my forces, I will try to produce difficult and indigestible works.
Okay.
Pier Paolo Pasolini, the talking about Solo. Right? This idea that like everything that is produced for art is intended for consumption is bad. I wish there was a better way to say bad here. Like I'm trying to think of something a bit more targeted. But that every conversation becomes content, I guess is the way I would summarize it. Like Solo was intended to see like, can everything be consumable? Can like the worst thing I can make, like every idea I could think of that's gross and nasty, be consumed as a part of entertainment? Or can I create something that's truly indigestible that your body immediately rejects? And I think Solo fails, right? Because we've seen the worst that could possibly be proposed as indigestible. We've seen the person be beheaded.
Yep.
Right? Like
That's what I was thinking of.
Right. We've all been to Style Project and we all saw that one Marine that got beheaded in that one video.
Yep.
Because we lived in the 2000s.
Yeah, and God, we needed like a second or third one too. It's just not enough was done in that video. No.
But I mean, like, you know, like what could we see that's worse? You know, like there's so much on the internet that could corrupt you, and yet it is all consumed. And like that topic is fascinating. And the idea that we just can't have that conversation, we can't talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
Like it, it's a thought crime. I'm sorry. I hate. It's Orwellian, but I hate that they've learned those words.
Yeah,
because it is this idea that I don't like the idea of something being a taboo topic, that you can't talk about something, they can't think about something,
mm-hmm.
because at that point you're denying yourself human experience, good or bad.
Yep.
And like at that point, like, you know, like it leads to religious trauma almost, where you just like you blank out and you're like, oh, I can't talk about that. And so like to the extreme, like whatever, I'm not saying go seek out the beheading video.
No.
Right. But like also, why are you punishing the perverts? They just want to jork it. Why is that a problem for you? Anyways, theme of the year is the perverted arts. Support it in whatever capacity you feel comfortable doing.
yeah, for sure. And like, honestly, to piggyback on that, challenge yourself with what you watch. Like, that's the thing I tried to do this year, because looking at Solo, looking at Pink Flamingos, when I went into Pink Flamingos, I was like, there's no way this is as gross as everyone says. There's no way. I've seen beheading videos. Like, that's the thing I thought of.
Yeah.
And I was fucking surprised by Pink Flamingos. Still, from 1972, this movie, there's still stuff in there that made me drop my jaw.
What are they trying to say?
Honestly, that perversion's cool. I mean, there's a reason that John Waters became the king of perverts, because he made a very perverted works. Like, I watched Divine suck her son's dick, but I mean, it's not her real son because it's an actor. But the whole thing was like, we have to defile this house. What's the best way we can defile the house? Divine says, I'm going to suck my son's dick, and then you watch Divine suck someone's dick.
Right. And like it's funny because like they added the barriers that made it not like morally criminal.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Which is no, not your son.
Right. But then the movie ends in a single shot of a dog shitting on the ground and Divine eating it. Like one unbroken shot where you see her eat this dog shit. And I thought, that's not going to gross me out. But it kind of fucking got me, because I mean, John Waters narrates the movie and he's like, you've never seen an actress this bad, this tough before. And I'm like, okay. And then she starts chewing on the dog shit and smiling with dog shit in her teeth. And I'm like, oh my God, John Waters is right. I have not seen anyone this bad.
Even old Fitzcarraldo couldn't.
So, yeah.
Like
I don't like the crackdown. I appreciate the perverted arts.
Is there any like topic that should be taboo? Like really, like, is there anything that you shouldn't portray? Because I feel like there is a line. It's just like the idea that we're so far away from what the line used to be is is depressing.
The only line that I think that we don't need to cross anymore is like showing graphic rape.
Sure.
Because, and another movie I saw this year that's really good from 2025 is called Sorry Baby, where a character gets sexually assaulted, and the way they portray it is really tasteful and kind of masterful in that they don't show the actual assault. They show her leaving and the aftermath of the assault, which is like, oh, this is how this should be done.
We're talking about the after effects, not the act.
Yeah, because you look at something like Irreversible, where it's shot almost tantalizing and sexy.
Yeah. It's like, don't you want this?
Right. And I mean, there is a point, up to a point that subversion can be useful, but I don't think it's useful to a lot of people.
Well, for me, it's always like, what are you trying to say?
Exactly.
What is the thing that you're trying to convey to me through these acts?
Yes.
Where Divine eating dog shit is telling me something.
Yes.
That isn't, hey, isn't it cool that you're eating dog shit? It's like, no, it's not that it's cool. It's just that like it tells me like where my line is, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
I did not watch it.
And I think you have to constantly try and find your line, because I found Pink Flamingos to be much more subversive and vile than Solo, because I knew Solo wasn't like, I got what Solo was going for. It was shocking you to try and remind you of how evil and how vile these fascists were, which honestly, we could use some more of that today. We need a modern Solo.
I mean, but no, that is important. Like, I forget how bad people can be sometimes.
Yeah. And I mean, we see it online with all this ICE shit. Like, it's out there. Like, I watched a video today of ICE agents arresting a guy and then stealing his groceries because they picked him up in a parking lot of a grocery store. They took his groceries.
That's not even the part that gets me. The part that gets me is the comments that are like,
I voted for this. Yeah.
He stole he stole those groceries or something. Or like, you forget about the human response to those things.
Yeah.
And, you know, like that's what the Perverted Arts is for, I think, is to remind people about, you know, how gross and nasty things can get, or people are.
Yeah,
you know,
people can get there and not think twice about it.
Yeah. So theme of the year is the Perverted Arts. Support your local pervert.
Yeah.
Give him a $5.
Yeah, I mean, OnlyFans is $5. You can find most people pretty cheap.
Sometimes they really need that money.
Yeah, that's true. Oh boy, now I have to do
last one. Here we go.
I have to do a last one.
Yeah.
This is so much different than your last thing.
All right.
I beat racism this year. Personally.
You found him?
So
He's there. Get him.
So my last thing, like, I was hesitating to even bring this up, and we don't even
How's this a category?
It has to do with work.
Okay.
I was going to talk about work.
Okay.
Because this year I did something I've never done in my working life ever. And
jork it.
No, I've jerked it at work when I was a security guard.
Same.
What else are you supposed to do? Certainly not watch cameras. This year I tried my damnedest to step up and be as present or as helpful or as important as I could at work. Because last year I was voted to be the chairperson of my hospital's nursing union, which is the head of the nursing union. And I did not want that. Someone nominated me for that, and I only agreed to it because the person I was running against had been doing it for a decade. And I thought, oh, I've only been here 6 months. No one's going to vote for me. Well, it turns out they all hated this woman, and they voted for the new guy they'd never heard of, which was me. So
you're like that cat in Alaska that they voted as mayor.
I'm exactly that cat in Alaska, except I wear sunglasses more. We need to watch that movie, Cat with Sunglasses.
Like Toonses. Sorry.
Yes, like Toonses. So that happened right before our nursing contract expired. So I was put in charge of basically helping select a team to negotiate with the hospital for a new contract. And I had never done that side of things. Previously, when I helped unionize a hospital, it was the organizing. It was going house to house to get people to sign on, to join a union, to say, hey, let's get a union in here. And so like I was made head of the union, which blew my mind. I didn't expect. And then to start going into negotiating, like putting together a team of like really smart, really capable, fucking sharp, like a sharp team that knew what the fuck they were doing. Like we had pulled from many disciplines within the hospital because as an ER nurse, I don't know what the fuck happens in the OR. I don't know anything about that. Anything that happens outside of the ER.
I imagine they like open someone up and then go. They just like make sloppy noises in there, close it up, and hope for the best.
They basically motorboat the guts. Yeah. So we had people from like all arenas of nursing, and we attacked this contract in a way which I'm not bragging. This was told to me. We attacked it in a way that had never been done at this hospital before. Because all I heard about the previous like contract negotiations was how shitty they were, how much they dragged it out, or how much they focused on one topic that only affected one type of nurse that didn't matter throughout the hospital. And we ended up winning a huge contract through our union team. Like we did this with the support of the nurses. Like being in charge of the nurses, I was also in charge of the money. And so one of the things we came up with was, why don't we
give Tyler some money?
Why don't all the nurses who pay into these dues, who have this huge windfall of money, why don't we take that money and give them scrubs with our union logo on it? And the scrubs will be a color that they can all wear on Fridays to show them that we are all united on Fridays. And at first, maybe 1/4 of the people wore these scrubs. But as we negotiated and we made our pleas and we were very open with our communication, we let people come in and talk to us. We televised all the stuff we did. We were very informative. We told them what we were doing. Towards the end of the thing, it was 90% of the hospital was wearing all black because we asked them to wear black to support us. And that ended up giving us a 14% raise the first year. We are some of the highest paid nurses in one of the smaller hospitals in the state because of what we were able to accomplish as a team. And while doing that, my charge nurse, the boss, quit. And I applied for her job and I took over as a charge nurse. So your boy here runs a trauma center teaching hospital at night as a charge nurse. And
and you told them about the motorboating the guts thing?
No.
Do you want to I'm going to tell them.
I didn't. But we have built my rotation. We have built this really strong, capable team that works together. And one member of our team, her name is Yunjin. Ginny.
I've met her. Yeah.
She's from Korea. She's a fucking phenomenal nurse. And she was a nurse in Korea for, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 years, something like that. She came to America, liked living here for some reason.
Freedom?
For freedom.
Okay.
I think she wanted an AR-15. No.
Who doesn't?
But she came here and they hired her at the experience level of a second-year nurse when she's really an 8 or 9 year nurse.
Yeah.
And so I started talking to my union rep about this.
Well, every 4 years is 1 year of American nursing.
Shut the fuck up.
No, but that's what they're saying, right?
That is what they're saying.
Yeah.
So I was talking to my union rep, the person who works for the actual union that we're a part of, and we're like, hey, why don't we try and fight this? Because we were saying, this is probably a violation of the Oregon Fair Labor Act, which was a law that Oregon has because we're actually good about labor shit.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, I think Providence kind of won a grievance on this. So with Ginny, myself, and our labor rep, I put forth this grievance saying, hey, we think this rule you have about not crediting prior foreign experience is racist and bad. And we won. And Ginny got a $13 an hour raise matching her experience. And since we did that, this hospital system has to change that process for crediting foreign experience. This is a huge hospital-wide change that we were able to make. And as powerless as I feel politically and in the world, this is why I sort of stepped up and did this work stuff, was because of that powerlessness. I wanted to see what I could do in my immediate surroundings. It feels really fucking good. And I can see your disinterest.
No, I was thinking of so you're saying I should do this.
It's really hard to do. And luckily this hospital already had a union. Starting to get a union into a workplace is really hard. You will get fired.
Well, yeah. I feel there's always stages, right? Somebody planted seeds before you.
Yeah.
But you watered the seeds.
Yeah.
Right. And somebody else will fucking steal that tomato and take all the credit.
And
but whatever step you are in that process, you have to do. Don't go up to your manager and say, I fucking demand these things, otherwise we'll all leave, because no, you'll leave.
Yeah, you'll leave. You're gone.
Yeah, you have to actually do the work.
And that is a really good way of looking at it, because when I went to visit Andy in July, the previous story, we went to this graveyard that was full of labor activists because there was a huge labor massacre in Chicago. And I got to see all this stuff. One of the gravestones just said, Union woman, she was great. No name. And I was really humbled, but oh, I am just a step in this path to empower the people around me at work, because we spend so much fucking time working and we do all this shit.
Yeah.
And the money gets fucking siphoned from us. But we somehow find a way when we work together collectively to claw some of that back.
Yeah.
And the fact that I was able to do a part of that, to be a step in that, especially with what the people who had done work before me had done and what the people ahead of me will do, that feels, I don't feel as powerless. It made me very happy. And so the final story of this work thing was, there's a nurse who's been working in my hospital since the 70s. She's the longest working nurse in that hospital.
Does she smoke?
No, but we make fun of her saying she used to smoke at the nursing station. She just looks at us. We call her Mama Cindy. Her name's Cindy.
All right.
She's Mama Cindy. Everybody knows her. She's nice, compassionate, smart, really great.
Gets called Mama.
It's called Mama Cindy. And Cindy was not a big like union supporter prior to us. And she saw what we were doing, and she actually started wearing the black scrubs. And Mama Cindy is a giver. Like, she only works part-time because the other time she spends is volunteering at a food bank. And she approached me this year saying, "Hey, Tyler, I got a question for you." And I'm like, "Oh, what's up, Mama Cindy?" She goes, do you think we'd be able to, with the union support, do a food drive through the union for the community? And I was like, "Oh, I think we can do that. Is there any reason why we don't want to try and get the hospital support?" And she's like, "I just don't think the hospital would do it. And I know that our union would." So here's this woman who was not a union woman, who is now, we provided 21,000 meals to the community that we work in because she came to me and we did a food drive. We raised thousands of dollars through our union because every donation that we got, I had okayed to match with our union funds. So we raised an incredible amount, lots of meals.
You know what thing pisses me off about like my corporate overlords like giving is that it's only for one day. We show up, we get the pictures of us handing cans and putting cans into boxes, and then we leave. Right? I feel like she was probably trying to avoid that, which is like, we want to have a photo op. We don't necessarily want to do the act without getting immediate benefit. Is that's kind of the vibe I get, because I feel like a hospital would say, "Sure, we can do a food drive." They put out the big bucket where you can put cans in.
So that's the thing. They didn't really answer us. Some people said yes.
They didn't even give you the big bucket.
We bought our own boxes.
Okay.
Like Cindy bought these boxes and she's like, "I'll distribute them. I don't care."
All right.
And so we did this alone without complete permission. We just did it.
Yeah.
And Cindy did that. Someone who doesn't want to break a single rule.
Sure. What are they going to do? Say, "No, you can't give out food"?
So that was the genius thing about bringing it to me, because that's what I said. I was like, there's really no downside. If they tell us no, then they look really bad saying we can't give to the poor.
We'll be very loud about them saying, "We can't do this."
Yeah. And so we just did it.
Yeah.
And she didn't want this, but we had her hand over a giant check to the food bank, and we took a picture of her with it. And it's like,
the giant check's important because it shows that, you know, giving the checks are very immaterial.
Yeah, the money. So the food bank told us the money is more important than the food.
Oh, absolutely.
Because $1 of food goes to like, that can get 10 meals.
Yeah, if you can hire a person to then work at, towards grocery stores in the community to get food donations, that's way more important than be showing up with 10 cans of tomato soup that might be expired.
Right. And some people did, like, they brought like,
of course,
Ziploc bags of stuff that was just open. You can't donate that. But
here's my Ziploc bag of slop.
So I don't like to talk about myself positively because it feels like bragging, and I'm really not trying to do that. But I feel optimistic and positive about the shit I did this year in a way that I haven't ever before. Because as you know, I've never told this story on any podcast because it's probably my most shameful story. But years and years ago, nursing, I got in trouble with the nursing state board that gave me a permanent mark on my nursing record. And so I have carried that with me.
You were sucking someone's feet.
I'm not going to go into what I was doing. All I will say about that is that I reported myself for some unethical behavior, and it resulted in myself and a lot of people getting fired and getting in trouble because I didn't feel good about it.
So it could possibly be feet sucking.
There were feet involved. It was not feet sucking. Nobody got hurt. It was just, they have Instagram pages dedicated to what we do now, which really chaps my ass. But it was a thing I didn't feel good about, and it has affected me forever. It's made getting jobs harder.
I know the full story. It feels like you were venting in an unethical way, but it was still venting off a very stressful job.
Yeah, and now I don't feel that shame any longer, because for the first time in my life, I have affected my workplace more than my workplace has affected me. And that I wish other people had that opportunity. And I know how hard it is now to even get a fraction of that. And I know that I'm lucky. I know that I'm privileged. And I don't like talking about this shit because I am comfortable.
Yeah, no, it's survivor's bias. Or survivor guilt.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you can feel good.
But this is the end of the year. Like, when I reflect on the year, that's what I feel greatest about, was because most of the people in my department were looking for other jobs because we were the least paid nurses in Oregon.
Sure.
And now we're in the top 3.
I mean, you know, the failure story of this, right? If you just look at any teacher, right, where they have similar jobs, you know, like, actually, no, I was about to say, like, they have equivalent jobs as far as like risk goes and as far as stress goes, and except they get paid less.
Yeah. Less.
Right. And that's where the failure story of this comes in, because teachers had a strong union. They don't anymore because everyone's very desperate. And if you just look at any teacher in America, that's what a failed nurses union would look like, where everyone's looking to get out.
And what I'm really like thankful for, and we've all sort of acknowledged this together in our like bargaining group and with the union reps, it's like, oh, this is probably the last good nursing contract we're going to get in decades, with like all the Medicare cuts and healthcare cuts coming. Like, it's not going to get better. We're not going to be able to do that again.
Well, because we're all going to be fighting for cans of beans.
Yes. And the fact that we were able to do that, like, we stopped. It's not me. It's we. Not me, us. Bernie Sanders.
We could mean piss.
Yeah.
So don't say we.
So you're right. I, personally, alone, no, we prevented a lot of people from leaving the hospital, which would have made the job a lot harder.
Sure.
When you don't have staff, it's really fucking hard.
Who would have thunk it?
We retained a lot of people in this hospital where a community... Oh, fuck, I didn't even mention. We stopped the birth centers from being closed. I did espionage. I can't get into it.
Hold on, it can't be that bad. I could deliver a baby.
I mean, yeah, you just wait for it to come out and
I would just be like, hold on, it's stuck in there. Pop.
Like,
just like, you know, just kind of squeeze both sides.
We got leaked to us that the birthing centers were going to be closed. So we made a huge deal with the like news, and we sent the like board members like 25,000 emails, and they're like, oh, okay, we're not going to close it. We're not going to close it.
Because like, it's a public service. Everyone should know when it's going to close.
Yeah.
Like, if people are dependent on a thing, like imagine if the water just shut off one day. It's like, oh, sorry, we didn't tell you the water was being shut off. Like, yeah, that I would have liked to known that, so I could have said don't.
And we as the nurses union, several hospitals and the community came together.
Yeah.
So here's the thing that had never happened at this hospital before. All the hospitals in the system, they're all unionized under the same union. They're represented by the same union rep, but all of them fought and like undercut each other. And this year, our team said, we're not doing that. We're going to work very closely with the other teams.
Anti-crab bucket. The anti-crab bucket team.
I don't know what that...
You don't know what a crab bucket... It's because when crabs are trying to crawl out of a bucket, one crab will pull down another crab in order to crawl out.
Okay.
But what it turns into is just crabs pulling each other down.
Yeah, and that's... Previously,
crab bucket.
That's what had happened. So we were bargaining with another team from the same hospital, and they were a little closer to the end than we were. And because we had worked so closely together, we had made these like contract proposals together. They called us like, hey, we're really close to a deal. Here's what they said. Can you accept this? And we like said, this is what we can accept. This is what we're not going to accept. And so we worked together instead of undercutting. So fucking 4 or 5 hospitals got a 14% raise because we stood together.
Sure.
And I don't know when that'll happen again. I don't know if it will. I played a little part in it. It's been great.
You can't predict.
I beat racism because now the hospital...
Sorry, that was the start. Okay, you beat racism.
The hospital has to like...
MLK 2 right here.
So this nurse, Ginny,
okay,
she is getting complete back pay from her start date, all those lost wages. Yes. And now someone from France is going to get back paid for 12 years of working at that hospital.
That shit has always pissed me off. I worked with somebody who has their doctorate in business administration, and they were a secretary. You know, like it's just like, again, like whatever. We can dunk on business people as much as we want. Shouldn't be secretaries. They got their doctorate,
yeah.
And just because it wasn't in America is like, oh, it doesn't count.
Yeah,
like it. whatever.
It's probably better. Like when I think of Korean nursing, it's probably better than what we learned because she was I trained her when she came to the hospital brand new. I was like, oh my God, she's a fucking better nurse than I am.
Yeah.
Like she was fucking skilled. She's smart. She handles her shit.
But she doesn't know where the good drugs are. Or like Pixis? Is that
that's
the drug robot?
That's one of them. Yeah. We have Omnicell, but I knew
Omnicell.
I knew Ginny was like my people and I would do anything for her because her third shift, she was in this like row of rooms. It was like all crying, drunk 19-year-olds.
Uh-huh.
And I was in my 30s at the time. She's in her 30s.
All right.
She disappears around the corner for like 25 minutes because this crying, drunk 19-year-old was like causing problems being a drunk 19-year-old. And she just comes around the corner and she says, Tyler? And I said, what's up, Ginny? She goes, how can I make them shut the fuck up? And I was like, Ginny, you're one of us. You're one of us. So when she started talking about her Korean experience.
What is the answer, actually, before you move on?
Oh, you walk away.
All right, fair enough.
You can't make them shut up because that would be wrong, but you can leave the area where there are problems being caused.
All right.
And so we started talking about it, and that's what led to me talking to the union rep about, hey, why don't we try to fight this? And we fought and we won. This was a year of wins for Tyler's work. That's my last one. I feel really bad. Like I hate talking about. I can't believe I admitted that shit about my nursing. Oh God, I'm gonna eat this booze chocolate.
You didn't even say what you did. It's probably like way better than what people are thinking right now. Like you did a TikTok dance next to a dead body, or like the Better Call Saul intro, where those three teenagers fucked the head.
What I did, not that bad. What I did was I had a patient,
all right,
who came in with their foot cut off.
Yeah,
and I took a Snapchat of the foot and I sent it to the people who were working with me, and they came in. They took pictures of the foot, not the patient. No identifying characteristics.
Yeah.
They sent the foot out to other people. The cop came in, took pictures, and was sending to other people. And I was like, oh, fuck, this sucks. I don't feel good about this. So I told the manager because it felt real weird because it was blowing up.
Yeah.
And they fired me, and I reported myself to the nursing board because it was a breach of patient trust and confidence. And I own that. I did that. I've never done it again. I will never do it again. In fact, I've had people post stuff on social media. I'm like, hey, take this down. What you're doing is wrong.
Sure.
It's something that I will live with forever and that I deeply regret.
Okay, but like as an outsider looking in, it's just a foot.
There are Instagram pages now dedicated to stuff like that.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And like, well, there's whole like TikTok, like the dancing nurses.
Yeah, like,
right, where it's just like they're Graham is gacked out on goofballs, and like the TikTok nurse is dancing next to the grandma, and there's nobody's getting fired over this.
So some are, and
some are, but not
I
all.
would argue that is inappropriate. That's why I don't watch that shit.
Oh yeah, I'm just saying like how bad it could be.
It was deeply disrespectful, and betrayed the patient's trust, and like I can't make an excuse for it. Like it's a thing I did that I paid for that I will never let happen again around me or by me. And the fact that people still do it, it hurts them. It hurts the profession. It hurts the patient. That's the most important thing. And that's evil. It's evil.
I'll agree with you. But at the same time, I do get the feeling that you're the person who stole the candy bar and got 5 years. You know, it's like, I feel bad for stealing the candy bar, and then they immediately send his ass to jail. And then there's somebody who takes millions and nothing. It's like, okay, sorry, you pay a fine.
And
so, like, yes, you're allowed to feel bad. I'm not saying don't feel bad about it, don't like have regrets about it, and don't do it again. You're telling me that you will never do it again. You feel awful about it. But at the same time, the punishment doesn't fit the crime in my brain.
I mean, it did at the time, and I served my time. I paid $25,000 fucking dollars.
Time served
between lawyers and state fees and all this shit, and it's something I'm passionate about. It's why I respect and care about patients more. Before, like I was still I was still in my first year of nursing when I did. It was so fucking stupid.
Sure, everyone's fucking stupid.
And like the doctors did it, they still do it. Like people still do it, and I have to like. I say, don't do that shit around me. Like, don't do that. One, but if you're gonna do that, don't do that shit around me because I'll fucking kill you. And it's just the patient, like all those TikTok nurses, which TikTok nurse is a thing I want to cover one day.
Yeah.
Is how they betray and belittle and treat the patient. Like the people are there being vulnerable on their worst day. That's not content.
No,
that's not okay.
Agreed.
It's never been okay, and it will never be okay.
Right. How I'm just saying again, like as an outsider, it's just like, sure, crimes were committed, but also like that's public. You pick up trash off the side of the road for a week,
right?
Like that's really what that is. It's not like it's not you put him up and then you stab a spear in his side.
And I'm not
Merry Christmas,
birthday boy,
birthday boy. Anyways, it doesn't matter. But that was a good thing that happened this year.
Yeah, end of year CHEERTACULAR.
End of year, like one last thing. Just what top of your mind was making you happy. Just like end on a good note. God damn it.
Like that's just my past. That's done. What's good is that I've done good. I feel good. My body feels good, and I'm hopeful about the things coming forward. Like I'm looking forward to Avengers Doomsday. Because
you're not.
Because I want to shit on it and I want to make those people feel bad.
And you want them to eat the shit.
I want them to eat the shit like it's fucking divine.
Divine. I get it now.
That's why they call her that. No, like I am going into a new year with hope for the first time in a long time, despite this year being record awful year in my life.
Yeah.
Like world-wise. Like
oh, it's bad.
It's real bad out there. Like
it's so bad that I feel like I can't talk about it because it feels like I'm lying.
Yeah, like this,
right? Like America's just taking oil tankers for fun.
Yeah, that and like Israel is throwing people like Palestinians into the people chopper.
Oh yeah,
like day after day after day.
Right, and people are just exhausted, so they don't talk about it anymore. And like it yes, everything is bad. Everything will get worse. Buddy hang tights going to get worse.
Yeah.
But you're telling me hope.
You have to find something to live for, even if that something to live for is recognizing suffering and doing what you can to alleviate that, even if it's the smallest thing. And this year I tried to do that personally and professionally to varying degrees of success.
I like the Perverted Arts.
I mean, yeah, they're good shit. We want to go to Patmos next year.
Yeah, let's go to Patmos.
We can go to Patmos.
Yeah, go to Patmos. Go to the Cave of the Apocalypse and meet our father.
We gotta meet Yakub. He's our guy.
Hey, give me one. Give me another one.
Oh, what kind you want?
Just random. What's one we haven't touched? We haven't touched the vodka.
Oh fuck yeah!
We should probably touch the vodka.
Here you go. Here's a vodka. I'll do a vodka.
A vodka. Okay, the last alcoholic chocolate we have, Sobretsky Premium Vodka.
Yeah,
let's give a little review here. I want to do more content for this year. Like, I feel
I want to make more videos. I want to write more things, make more videos.
I said this last year, but like I feel like this year I'll have more time, given that certain projects have wrapped up.
We didn't even bring that up, which that's fine.
I was gonna do like an effort post on the Discord and then like bring it up whenever it felt appropriate.
When it will feel appropriate is when we finally cover chiropractor. I think.
Oh God, yeah. No,
wouldn't you agree?
I would agree. Yes, very much so.
All right.
So Sobretsky
vodka chocolate.
Hold on, I gotta unwrap it.
You can start from the bottom. Now you're here. Come on. I didn't mean to quote Drake. I hate that fucker.
You know he's the same age as us, Drake.
Ew. Oh God, that's vodka and chocolate.
Vodka sucks.
Vodka does suck.
I hate vodka.
It's not good. Yep.
What if alcohol doesn't have flavor?
Help us go to Patmos. Nate just he bought a stolen microphone.
No, I didn't.
We can take the Patmos. And we're going to do that.
Please, it's a stolen recorder.
Like, even if we don't make the donations, go rate and review our shit.
I got a Zoom 6 Essential. Normally retails for like $320. Got it for $150. because I think it was hot.
Yeah. What'd you say? They said it was lightly used and it still had the stickers on it?
Brand new, unopened box.
Incredible.
They had no idea what they were selling me.
That's great.
Fantastic.
Supported a small business owner, entrepreneur.
Oh, I'm gonna hit.
Make sure to check on the men in your life.